it was about the dogs. Nah, it's about power. Yeah. Put up to the specialty, sunrise on the ground. Dogs in the grooming tents, whispers all around. Catalog smiles with the tension in the air. Every handshake got a hidden little snare. Bored in the back room, running quiet little schemes. Bylaws in the pocket like a stack of poker dreams. Slayers for the breed, but they guarding their throne. If you question anything, they coming for your bone. Grievance in the envelope, certified mail. Club justice system, but the deck.
Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Sorry that I'm late. Had some stuff going on and had to take care of it real quick. Okay, so we are shoot. I am dark. Okay. So I wanted to react to this the dog daddy thing, and I'd heard about him, names gone around, all that stuff, and I actually seen one of his videos. I'd seen a little bit of his videos. He was training a Corso, and I was like, wow. So I'd only seen a couple minutes of it, and then I thought, you know what? I will do a live unfiltered reaction to it, and see how it goes, so I stopped watching it. So I only seen a few minutes of it, and then I thought we would get into it on live. Also too, I know the other day we were doing, we had seen the pet sitter thing, that beat the dog, and I wanted to give an update to that. So I'm going to show that real quick, because she's actually being charged. So let's do that. I want to get an update to that. Let me turn this up. But good news is she's being charged. So the dog's not. The dog's okay. The dog's fine. They'll show a clip of it so it can refresh our memory. But I'm glad that the pet sitter is being charged, and the dog's not being charged for biting her. So
a trusted pet sitter caught on camera allegedly abusing the dog she was getting paid to take care of. It's a story out of Warren tonight, and Fox News' Jessica Dupek is getting answers for us. She joins us live in our newsroom with the story. Jess.
Yeah, this story has gone all over. I was emailed dozens of times over the weekend. So we want to start the story by saying, first off, the dog's name is Frankie. He is okay, and he's back with the owners tonight. Now, the video you mentioned, we are going to show you a portion of that, but we do want to warn you that it is hard to watch. Now, this all happened.
This is the one that we were watching when we were going through. This was not yesterday. Yesterday, I took the day off, smoked some pork tenderloin for my husband, and made some baked beans and stuff like that, and just kind of spent the day just chilling and relaxing, doing my own thing. And so it was the day before that that we had watched this. So this will refresh your memory. It is hard to watch, but it shows you that you should be very careful and vet the people that are watching your dogs.
Last week in Warren, in the area of 14 Mile and Mound, the woman, a pet sitter, can be seen smacking Frankie in the face and kicking him. The 6-year-old pit bull snaps at her. The pet sitter then screams at a nearby child for a leash. Then she allegedly manhandles him some more. Now, Frankie's owner, Bobby Brody, says she's used this pet sitter 4 times before. Bobby found her on rover.com and said she had good reviews. But now, because of this video, Warren PD is on the case.
So that was on Rover, I guess, where you can sign up for jobs and stuff like that, different things like that. Now, so she was using her as a pet sitter, and this is how she treated the dog the first time that she'd done it, or she'd used her 4 times before, I guess. But anyway, this is the video clip, and we were worried about whether or not this was going to cause an issue, because now she'd bit the girl who had done this. And of course, if it wasn't recorded, you know, who knows what would have happened, because it is a pit bull. So of course, or a pit bull type. And of course, you know, they have a bad reputation, and, you know, this could have went sideways, but luckily this was recorded of what she did to the dog.
It was devastating. It was absolutely devastating that somebody that we entrusted to take care of him was actually abusing him in such a vile manner, you know. It was heartbreaking.
I think this is one of those situations where as an adult we can do better. Everybody gets frustrated, but violence is never the answer.
So Frankie's owner said they had to rush back from a trip to make sure that everything was okay. A friend actually sent that video after it was posted on social media. It is very possible now that there could be charges here, but the good news, Frankie's safe, and the owner says no injuries. Reporting
She should be charged.
live in the newsroom, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
That is animal abuse. So
Yeah, Jess, I mean, you look at these sites, you know, that, you know, where people rate these, you know, different services, and you think that you can trust those. But in this case, obviously, she had really good reviews. It just makes you wonder what you can trust.
Yeah, that's it.
well, what they don't know going on behind closed doors, if this wasn't recorded, that owner that was on vacation or a trip or whatever wouldn't have known that this happened to her dog.
And the owner says, what do I do from here? The only thing she's going to do is either not take the trip or make sure that her pets are with trusted family members, because she definitely feels duped by this whole situation.
Well, that's the thing. When you're a pet owner, you need to make sure that you have a secure place. I mean, you should always, before you buy a pet, know that you have somebody that is reliable, not just these people that are, because you don't know, the dog doesn't know the person, may not go with the person, may not feel comfortable with the person. And this is a situation it ends up in, because this could have been way worse. What if the cops would have shown up? What if the dog would have really went after her, not just bit her, but really went after her, and the cops show up not knowing the situation, not knowing what's going on, and what happens, right? So, you know, the cops unalive the dog because of this situation that she started.
Jessica, thanks for that live report in our newsroom. I appreciate you.
So I wanted to show that. Because I wanted to give an update that the dog was okay. And then I wanted to react to this dog daddy guy that maybe it's just me, maybe I'm old school, maybe I just don't know. But if this dude showed up to my house dressed like this as I mean, first impressions are everything, but if this guy showed up to my house, first of all, I'd be like, am I being punked? Like, am I being punked? Because I feel like this was a comedy skit, first of all. But second of all, there's a lot of things that are going on here that I don't understand the whole scenario. And I realize that this is a 10-minute clip. But this is a 10-minute clip that I don't know if he's trying to get people to hire him off of this, but there's a lot that goes wrong in this 10-minute clip that I don't understand how he's a trainer, or he's, you know, the dog daddy. And I don't understand the dog daddy. That name in and of itself is just weird to me. But this is a joke, right? I mean, like, this guy can't be for real. I'd heard his name going around, you know, and just the venues and stuff like that. And I was just like, I don't really pay attention to stuff like that when you hear a new person coming on the scene and stuff like that. but this came across my feed, and because it's a Corso, I was just like, okay, I'll check it out. And I didn't realize that it was him until I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then when I seen the name, I was like, oh, I gotta do a review on this because this is a joke. And so this is all redirection, right? Like if you're a trainer in any sense of the word, any sense of the imagination, an owner or whatever, why they let this happen to begin with, I don't know. I don't know if this is for views, for clicks, for likes, for whatever. But the dog's on the other side of this glass sliding door, and they're allowing this to happen with the owner holding the leash all the way extended, and the dog comes back at the owner, right? So there's a couple of things that are going to be said here that is like, what? That's not even true. But, and I'm going to make some controversial comments that people are going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. But it's true. If you look at it, it's true. But the thing is this is redirection. The dog couldn't get to the dog on the other side of the thing, so just redirect it to whatever it could get to. And that's all that is. It shouldn't have been happening in the first place. And why they're both standing there, I don't understand this. So she doesn't have good control. We're on a choke collar, which is not good control. I don't understand this. Look how long this is. There's no control for the dog. Then he's going after something because he needs to redirect. He needs to redirect his energy, or she. I don't know if it's a bitch or a dog, but he's walking around. I don't know why both people were put in this situation. This is stupid. She doesn't have good control.
Okay. Son of
Where'd you get it?
And the
Is it bleeding?
Nope,
No.
it's just a big indent though. He bit that.
And he goes, it was just a big indent though, so he really bit it. No, he didn't. I'm sorry. This is going to be controversial to say. Her arm is fat. She has a fat indent right there on her elbow because that's the truth. The dog didn't cause that big indent with its tooth. Let's be realistic. He made that up.
The hell out of you. Nope,
No.
it's just a big indent. Where'd you get it?
And
Is it bleeding?
Nope,
No.
it's just a big indent though. He bit the hell out of you.
Now, he probably caught her with his canine, but her arm is fat. We can clearly see that. It's an indent from her elbow. And so we're making things up now. We're making it, we're exploiting this situation. His canine didn't cause that big indent in her elbow.
If you get it on, you will believe.
Now he's the trainer. He's the trainer. Do you see how he's holding this out? Do you see how he's dressed? I mean, is he Knight Rider, or is he what? Is he like the Backstreet Boys? Is he like, what is this? Like, I don't understand this getup. If somebody showed up to my house this way, I'd literally laugh. And if you handed me a muzzle, like you were afraid of the muzzle itself. Right. Is this not the biggest joke? Right. Is this not the biggest joke? If this dude showed up, I'd like literally shut the door. I would feel like Ashton Kutcher was around the corner and this was good, like this was a joke. Like I was getting punked. Like, do you see how this guy is dressed? And do you see how he's holding this like muzzle at her? Like he couldn't be any further away. Like she has to extend herself to even grab it from him. This is the biggest joke I've ever seen. I don't even understand how this is real. And he's supposed to be somebody. That's how I got like, I think I got like, this is only 10 minutes long, and I think I got like 2 minutes into it. And he starts, first of all, the dog's on a choke collar. Why is the dog on a choke collar? Like, you're doing training and you're choking the dog to death. Like, this is the biggest, like, so we're going to put the dog on a muzzle that's going to hate it. And then the dog's on a choke collar, so you have no control over the dog. I mean, if you're really going to do training, put the dog on a prong collar. And that's going to be controversial to a lot of people too. Is like, oh my God, the dog's going to be on a prong collar, but you have this lady has no control over this dog whatsoever. But at least put the dog on a flat collar, which you're not going to have control over. She has no control over this dog. This dog hasn't been trained for anything whatsoever. This dog looks to be about 80, maybe 110 pounds between there, or like 90 to 110 pounds between there somewhere. And she has no control over it. It hasn't been taught any manners whatsoever. And she doesn't care to train it. And the thing is this dog is on a choke collar. So he's choking itself to death.
If you get it on, and he starts to get agitated, you can pass him to me pretty fast. Like me, I can.
You can pass it to me pretty fast. You're the trainer. Go put the muzzle on the dog. Are you that afraid of it? Like, this tells me he doesn't train dogs.
I can manage him better than you. Like once even if he has it on.
I can manage him better than you once you have the muzzle on him.
Well,
I don't want him to bite you.
No, you.
Okay. You just slip it on and clip it?
Yep.
Okay.
Odie, sit.
His ear goes through the hole.
Yep, that one you perfect, and then you click it. Hey, leave it. Leave it.
This guy's scared as shit. Watch his own body language. This dude is scared as shit of this dog.
Leave it. It's okay.
And we're choking the shit out of the dog. And he literally doesn't even have this choke collar on correctly.
Leave it. Okay. So we're gonna give it a second to So right now, just try to get him to actually accept the muzzle. Yes.
But this is going to get way worse because he's going to take this damn dog off the carpet on a fucking choke collar that's trying to get a muzzle off. So with no traction. So it just gets way better. This guy has no fucking idea what he's doing.
No. Leave it. Good boy.
Good boy.
Decompress a little bit. It takes honestly just a few minutes of the dog having the muzzle on to realize that it's like they can breathe normal and they don't have to worry about it.
They can breathe normal and they don't have to worry about it? No. You're not even doing it right.
Once he learns that he can walk with it on, see how it's like, it just bothers him that he doesn't know what to expect from it. Hey, leave it. One other thing is like get him to move around.
Yes, we're going to get him to move around in this 2-foot area. This is the most ridiculous thing. This 2-foot area, trying to do all this stuff. Sorry.
So that way he doesn't have a chance to think about the mountain. Come. Yes. That's good. Hey, come. Good. Come. Sit. Hey, leave it. Sit.
So come, sit, leave it. Could we make up our mind on what we want him to do?
Good. Yes. Good boy. All right.
No monotone change on what we're doing here.
So instead of just letting him pose over there, we're gonna be walking him and really making him kind of.
We're gonna walk him through all this furniture. And what is with the glasses, the sunglasses, this getup? I'm so. I would be looking at this laughing my ass off. Right. This is the truth, right? So we're going to walk him through this couch and doorway. It's not even big enough for him and the dog to walk through. On a choke collar with no traction, on a muzzle he's just had on for the first time. With a guy who's afraid of the dog. Should be perfect.
Walk with us. So this is really important.
Oh, and you're going to walk with us. So these two people are going to walk through this area.
So that when he sees the other dog, hey. Okay, so he's already fully agitated. He already smells or expects to hear this tension.
What? He's already fully agitated.
So we're gonna throw him around, leave it. This is what I call micromanaging. If I just keep going, it's only gonna build up more and more and more. You have to keep redirecting him.
Look, this guy over here, he's like, this guy's so full of shit.
So that he's more manageable. And if you always work from.
What is this? So you're trying to talk to a client that can't even see your face. To what? Take your fucking sunglasses off. You're in a fucking house that looks like it's dusk.
A distance that is comfortable for you and the dog. So if you push him too much, it just makes it harder for both of you. Yeah. So we're gonna go basically back here. He sees them. Leave it. Leave it. Now you have to be really firm with him in the beginning, okay? Because right now he saw the dog and he did not lunge, but I have to be pretty firm because I can see the tension building up. And I can tell you right now, you slack 1 inch and he's gonna take it off. He's gonna take the whole arm. He's gonna go, pull all the dog. Come. And what I'm going to teach him right now is to go there and then walk away. That's basically what we want to teach him, is to be neutral. He sees the dog, walks away, nothing happens.
Right.
That would be good. Yeah. But you have to literally reinforce it. No, he's not going to do it, and I'm not going to be able to convince him to do it. You have to literally make him do it. Yeah.
Can we explain why there's another dog outside the door? Is the other dog going to live outside? Is it like this the life?
The first few times, and then he starts to get the message, and then it becomes easier. Come, leave it. So I'm using a really firm leave it command right there. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Now, micromanaging, same thing.
Why does he keep yipping? Like, what is he doing?
He clearly sees the dog, and I know that if I just let him be there, think about it like this. When he sees the other dog, he already has this association of like, I gotta fight. Right? So even if let's say he starts doing a little bit better, but he just giving too much time to think, all he's gonna think is like, this dog is in front of me. I was fighting. Like, he won't even literally think that, but it's gonna happen so fast. And it's gonna build that tension. Why is that dog in front of me? Why is he here? And he's gonna fight. So you have to constantly redirect his attention away. Come on, boy, let's go. And this walk that I'm doing, when I bring him all the way here, it's not just resetting him. It makes it easier for him to process.
It's resetting him. Just walking back into the living room is resetting him.
If you put too much pressure at once and you don't give him a break from it, like walking away a little bit, he's gonna end up like losing control again. Because physically I can pull him back a lot faster, but I'm trying to get him to actually understand that he needs to listen to the verbal command, because he's definitely not there yet. But also another problem too is that, well, one, there's a lot of pressure on him because he doesn't know me, the muzzle is new, all these different things. So it's a lot of mental pressure for him. But I think in general, he's also like, not as focused as other dogs. Like he's a lot more focused, so he can process things faster. He gets a little overwhelmed more easily. Cane Corsos are kind of like on the lazier side when it comes to that. I mean,
Cane Corsos are. Did you know that? Cane Corsos? You don't even know how to pronounce it correctly.
they're smart dogs, but they're not bred to necessarily be super athletic and like focused, taking commands all the time. They're a little bit more independent than some other breeds. Right here, watch. Do you see this? Do you see how he's leaning towards the other dog and trying to go that way? Leave it. Come.
That's not
and stuff like that too. If he's laying down being stubborn, you're gonna tug on the leash and go forward so that he moves forward. If he's ever using his weight to like get away with things like that, no, come. Good. Yes, and tell them to come to the sidewalk.
Oh, come to the sidewalk, guys. What do you want him to do?
So I'm kind of whenever I'm walking towards you, you're going to kind of go away.
Walk away.
Yeah, go
when I'm walking towards you, you're gonna kind of go. Oh my God, this guy.
away a little bit.
Come on now.
That dog could rip him off his feet. Right. Right. That dog has that guy has no control of that dog.
Hey, leave it. Hey, leave it. Come on. No. Let's go.
What is he training, this guy?
Hey. No. Come.
He's not trained. I hate tell him.
Hey.
I hope they didn't play for this.
He looks like a wild horse, doesn't he?
What is that? Swinging.
Have you seen his beautiful?
All right, so he
black
definitely knows
horse?
how to be very stubborn. When he doesn't want to do something, he knows exactly what to do. So that kind of becomes a big problem. That's why I'm doing that type of work with him too, because whenever he wants to go for that dog, he knows exactly all the tricks that dogs would naturally try to avoid doing what I'm telling them to do.
Oh shit.
Good. Okay, that way.
They got a loose dog?
Do these dogs live together? Do you think this family's going to do this?
I hope not.
They're not learning anything.
Oh,
Leave it. Come.
he was. Oh, that's
Come.
coming at you.
Yes. Come. Yes. Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy.
Get off.
So the goal here would be that you don't have to use as much
30 minutes?
physical
Oh, they
pressure to
talk
reinforce
4 hours.
things, and the verbal command becomes more powerful. But in the beginning, you have to use the physical pressure to reinforce the verbal command. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yes.
So you're kind of like, right now, you just have to do what you have to do to gain control over him. And then as soon as you do, you start to switch to like, give him a chance to see if he would respond. So for example, when I go here, leave it, he didn't respond at all. Like, so I have to release pressure,
Gotcha.
But when you're practicing this, don't even test him too much. Like if you know he's not ready to listen, every time I say leave it, already goes, leave it, let's go. So he already has this association that when I say leave it, we're walking away. I'm gonna gain control over the leash and walk away. All right, one more time walking towards them. Let's go.
Yeah, 10 hours later, the dog's like, fuck it, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. What the fuck? The dog didn't learn anything. The dog's... And he doesn't change his tone at all. The dog's like, what? I'm tired. I want to go to bed. What are you doing?
So you just stay right there for now. Stay there. Come a little closer to the road. Let's go. Let's go.
30 minutes later, the dog still wants to go over there. What did he teach him in an hour or whatever the fuck time it is now?
Good boy. Good. All right, so that was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Watch him. Watch him. He's getting a little bit too interested. So tell him leave it to redirect a little. Yeah, that was good. Reel him. Do you want to try by yourself so I can have Nash in my hand?
Oh, do we have a prong collar on now?
Because I want to show you what to do with Nash as well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
And we have a prong collar on now.
Watch how I'm holding him right now.
Do you see?
Right there, about where you were holding, but I'm not holding tension like this. You do a quick little tug, and then get him to pay attention to you, and then release the tension.
Let's go. Come on.
That's what me and her both have been
Yeah. You can just tell him firmly, leave it.
Come on,
leave
man.
it. All right, let's go back that way. I'm going to pass you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Good.
Leave it.
Now turn around and walk side by side with me.
Okay.
From the same distance, but just parallel with me.
Okay.
Leave it.
Yeah, is that right there?
Okay. Then we can get a little closer.
Pointer. That's very weird.
Little closer, but make sure you're managing. See how he's getting a little too interested right there? Yep, that's good. You do that until you get his attention away from Nash. Yeah, he's doing great right now. Watch his body language.
Yeah, because he has a prong collar on.
Leave it.
Fuck face.
Good boy. Okay, reward him right there. Make a big deal of it. He's
really
good.
Boy. He's a good boy. Wow.
Are you sure?
Is this him too? Oh, it is. Yeah, that did look like a laser pointer. So what did he teach the dog? Anything? And the dog, he finally put a, did you see how when she got him, he had a prong collar on? Why didn't they start out with a prong collar? Why did they work the dog for so fucking long? Seven dog trainers said she should be euthanized.
Gladys, come on. This is Gladys Love. She's about 13 months old. She came home at 4 weeks old. She started acting
4 weeks?
Acting out when she was about 7 months old or so. It started last November and has just escalated since, and I'm at a complete loss. She started lunging at the trainer and barking at the trainer a lot, and then we withdrew from class because the class.
Probably because she was 4 weeks old when you got her and she didn't learn. I don't really know what they were training with, and it depends on, I don't think that they were really training for reactivity, because that would just be an agitation collar then at that point. The problem with 10-minute clips and 13-minute clips is you're not seeing the whole story. Right? I'm going by what they're saying, and no, it would become an agitation. And by that time, the dog was so fucking tired. No, I don't think you're nuts. No, it becomes an agitation. But the dog isn't trained. If you look at the dog from the very beginning, the dog wasn't trained. She didn't have control of the dog. She didn't have any kind of, I don't think the dog had any fundamentals whatsoever. It looked like the dog was just allowed to do whatever. And then apparently playing turned into aggression or a fight. And once a fight starts, there's no cohesiveness in the house. But they also didn't, I'm guessing, didn't teach him any manners. Because if you look at the other dog, when it came running towards it, it got excited too. So you have to look at both body languages of each of the dogs. Who was actually initiating it and who was not? How was it going? Like, you have to assess the whole situation. Can't look just at a 10-minute clip. But I'm looking at what he was actually doing, how he showed up, and what he started out with. He started out with a stupid choke collar, walking on all the shit, wouldn't even put the damn muzzle on the dog itself. If you can't even show dominance to the dog that you're going to train, how are you going to train that dog? That dog ain't going to take you serious either, as you can see. Thanks. The whole time the dog doesn't have just get of that Right. Well, and the thing is they kept walking the dog away. You weren't engaging in what the actual activity was, right? They never passed each other. There was never even if you were 6 foot apart, there was no passing of each other. The dog kept walking away. There was nothing that was engaging of what the activity was that was causing the friction in the first place. Walking around town. Right. Well, and that's the thing. Cars driving by, kids on bikes, all that kind of thing. I mean, what is causing the reactivity of what? Is it just the other dog? And is it because there was no fundamental started, no basic manners, household manners? As you can see, it was redirecting because of why. You have to find out why the issues were there. So, me too, right? But I can tell you, it starts out by, why the fuck are you talking to your client with sunglasses on? When people talk to people, they like to see who they're talking to, and that means looking in that person's eyes. When you show up and you're talking to somebody with dark glasses on, they're not talking to you. Do you know what I mean? It's like a disrespect thing. I don't know, maybe I'm old school, but if I'm talking to you, unless we're standing in the bright, blazing ass sunlight, if you're in my home or I'm in your home and you're sitting with dark black sunglasses on and I can't see you, it's kind of like, what the fuck is this? And then what did you think you were, like Knight Rider? Backstreet Boys? Like, what is this shit? This whole getup. It looked weird. Right. Right. Well, that's the thing. I get people call me all the time. I went to this trainer. This is what happened, blah, blah, blah. And I can video chat with them and tell them 2 seconds what's wrong with their damn dog. And they're like, really? I know, I'm aging myself, right? I mean, but that's what it looked like, right? I know. When I said Knight Rider, I was like, you look like Knight Rider. I mean, he just needs the car.
That wasn't for her. And then it escalated into people would come into our home, people that she'd previously met and liked, and she'd start barking at them constantly. And then after they'd been there for 10, 15 minutes, she's like, oh yeah, I remember you, I'm fine. And now they come into the home and they're like a complete stranger to her. She barks, she lunges, and I'm afraid she's gonna hurt herself or hurt them. She also does it when we're out and about. She also goes after other dogs, completely unprovoked. The other dog's not even looking at her. It's pretty scary. I have tried the PetSmart training beginners classes back in last October, so it was before this got too bad. I've tried, let's see, it was 3 trainers out of the Las Vegas area that told me I have no business owning her, that I need to put her down, that I can't control her, and she's gonna hurt somebody. I've tried, 5 trainers now in the Phoenix area, and they've all said the same thing. Recently, I took little Miss Gladys to the vet since this is the first time she's been to the doctor since she was 4 months old and got her rabies vaccine. Since then, she hasn't needed to go. She's been healthy and everything's been great. She had a bout of tummy troubles and some nausea, so we went to get some medicine for both of those. And the veterinarian, as well as the vet tech, couldn't come in the room and examine Gladys because she was so crazy and aggressive that they feared her, I guess. I don't know. We put a muzzle on, a cloth one that closed her mouth completely, and they still stood back. They didn't charge me an exam because they couldn't examine her. They want to fully sedate her before doing any type of exam or any type of treatments or diagnoses that she may need.
They can just give her a pill, make her chill out, because I'm going to guess that she may have a thyroid or maybe some kind of abnormality. The fact that she was 4 weeks old is a big, huge problem. Why did you take a 4-week-old puppy, a 4.5-week-old puppy?
First thing,
I don't have a basket muzzle on.
that's okay. See if this will go around the neck. Put this around the neck.
Okay. I have slip leads in my pocket.
Is this a shock collar? And what is this getup?
Just for the in case the prong collar can.
Look how far back he's standing. Some people should just not be trainers.
Hey, leave it. Come on, stop. Gladys.
She can skate, so we gotta be careful.
Come here.
Oh, look at his car.
Use your muzzle like this.
I've got one in the truck.
Okay, let's put this one on her. Okay, so what I want you to do, hold on as close as you can to the collar. You're gonna give me the other end of the leash. Give me the other end.
Ready?
Then you can let her go.
That's fear. She's reacting out of fear. Yep. She's reacting out of fear. Right?
It's okay. It's okay. Just let her decompress a little bit. She just doesn't know what to do with herself. Okay. So basically, it's a combination of, like, you know, helping her feel safe, but also still being firm enough for her to know that we're not going to accept that behavior. So she tries every way possible to get away from interacting with someone because she's.
Yep. Dude, Canine, stop reading my mind. That's the owner's fault.
So scared of meeting someone new, so she meets them with aggression. She tries to avoid them. If she could, she would avoid them. Right. She would avoid them, but she can't, so she meets with aggression, you know? And so even here, I'm giving her a little bit of time. And
Mama. She's looking for Mama. Where'd you go? Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I don't want this. This is a fear dog. This is why fear aggression biters are the worst. I can take an aggressive biter over a fear aggressive biter any day of the week. Fear aggressive biters are unpredictable. Yep. They're the most dangerous type of dog.
I'm trying to work with her. You can see that at one point she tries to bite me again because she's still thinking I have to find a way out of here without giving in, you know? So I'm standing my ground just to get her to give in to the pressure and to me, and then I'm gonna be able to give her guidance from there. So she basically has to surrender first so that I'm able to give her directions. Come. Once I'm able to give her directions, I then can introduce her to other people and introduce her to other dogs, and I'm gonna be in charge of those.
Yeah, see, you can read her whole body language. She's just looking for comfort. She's looking for a way to get away from this. Look, her whole body language, she makes me feel bad for her. She is just looking for a way out.
Those interactions.
This is owner fault. 1000% owner fault. This is why you don't get puppies at 4 weeks old.
Come. No. So she's gonna try probably a few more times to get away from it, but it's gonna be more mild each time until she completely gives up and follows and learns to follow directions. Come.
Yeah.
There she goes again. No. Leave it.
What does he have a clicker or something that he's doing that noise is from? Or is he doing it with his tongue or something stupid? Yeah. Yeah, her most formidable months. There's stages that each dog goes through, and she probably did it in the worst times.
Also, the reason I'm doing this approach is just to desensitize her more to the hand. Right now, whenever she sees someone approaching her, she really feels like she needs to attack them at all costs, that she's not safe. So because she's so intense.
You remember as a kid, you're probably old enough, Canine, to remember these. You remember those things? They were purple and green and orange and yellow, and they were like, you could go like this, and there were balls on the end, and they would smack back and forth. That's what it sounds like to me. You hold them in your hand, and you could swing them back and forth. That's what it sounds like. The balls hitting together. Clackers, yes. That's what it sounds like. He has a clacker.
If I go too slow with my approach, it's only giving her time to think about it more, and she's not gonna just warm up to me, you know. So when I go ahead and
No, I disagree. This isn't a dog that you're gonna be able to do that. This is a dog that's gonna take time. How old is she?
Just put my hand there, like that. It's more intense at first, but then she sees right there. It's okay. Good. So then she has that shock but nothing happens. So I'll do that a few times. She's going to realize that when my hand goes on her, she doesn't have to panic. Nothing's going to happen. Sit. Yes. Right now, I'm just getting her to a level where she's manageable. And then, of course, you're going to be the one managing her anyways. So she doesn't really have to learn to,
I bet she don't have a hard time managing at all. I bet she'll do whatever that mom wants her to do. It's when she's around other people that you're going to have to do group sessions with her. Not you, dummy. You don't know how to train a dog.
Love me. She just has to learn to respect me, and then I'll show you how to get her to respect you. And then you are going to
have a problem respecting her. It's not about respect. It's about fear and what she did to the dog.
So to be able to feel safer and be okay with other people.
Okay.
Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, maybe.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Every dog is different when it comes to like their levels. She's just very intense. And this is a combination of her own personality with sometimes, like they just haven't been around enough people. They had a bad experience. It could be a number of things. But usually what makes it more intense is like if a dog is very mild with that drive and that energy.
I don't think he understands dogs. Maybe it's his stupid necklace.
They're going to be more soft. But once they have a lot of drive and a lot of energy, a lot of go, it's also going to reflect on when they get issues like this. She's very intense because of that. So she's very, I'll say, like passionate about whatever she believes in. So if she believes that we are a threat.
She's passionate about what she believes in. She wants to paint. She wants to be a singer. He's so fucking retarded.
She's going to do whatever she can to avoid us getting close to her, close to your car, close to you. And of course, touching her because she feels like we are a threat to her. So she's being very defensive. Even though she's like in front of the leash and charged when she's holding, when you're holding.
Are you even making any sense? Is this a word salad? Does he even know what he's even fucking saying, or is he just saying words?
Onto the leash, that is just because she learned already that that's what she needs to do. So she's, in a sense, confident that she's doing the right thing. So that's why she appears so aggressive.
Far from confident. Where did you get your training from?
And like ready to go, which she is in the moment there because no one has stopped her yet.
Yeah.
But deep inside, as you can tell, very scared. She doesn't know what to do with herself.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people would say you don't have to be holding the leash. You can just tell the owner what to do. Basically, when a dog is this intense, I mean, you have already tried other trainers, you have tried other things. So I don't have to tell you. But when people are watching, they don't realize that. So they think I can just tell you what to do and you're going to be able to follow instructions.
Right.
But really what happens is this is a big dog. She's very determined. She's very strong.
She's a big dog? What do you think that dog weighs? 50 pounds? You think he's just a big dog? Are you fucking retarded?
Mentally strong. She's very convinced that what she's doing is the right thing. So she's, again, very...
Mentally strong? Is that what he just said?
Mentally strong. Really what happens is this is a big dog. She's very determined. She's very strong. Mentally strong. She's very convinced that what she's doing is the right thing. So she's, again, very...
Oh my God, somebody needs to stop this. Oh, wow. Use the words. Use the words. So no matter what, you end up sounding correct. No. And anybody who watches this goes, what? Even she's looking at the camera going, is this guy an idiot? I'm going to clip this part and put a bubble above the dog's head and go, did he get his like training out of a Cracker Jack box? You know when they used to give you like toys in Cracker Jack boxes? he got his training out of a Cracker Jack box.
Very intense, you know, with her behavior for that reason.
Okay.
If I just tell you from afar what to do, you're never going to be able to do it because you don't have the experience.
You listen to him at all, you're never going to be able to do it either. Oh, wow.
To manage a dog like this. So that's the only reason that I take the leash. I want the dog to follow directions from me, and then I can show you close up what you need to be doing.
I like it.
Of course, and a lot of people also they get confused, like how is this going to translate to you helping her? Because you're not going to pass the leash to the next person you meet, and that's a little bit different because the concept.
Oh my God.
Is the same. You're putting her through her fear. I'm putting her through her fear right now because she's having to deal with me. But when you introduce her to new people or other dogs or anything else, there's other ways to go about it to do the same thing.
Okay. You shouldn't be introducing her to other people and other dogs right now. Anyway, just like, look, you're in the park, let her walk around, let her like experience things, but like train her, but you can't train her. You don't know how to do what you're doing. Your word salad is nonsensical.
Like you are going to be handling her. You're not going to give the leash to anybody else, but you are going to know what to do to make her feel safe in the presence of other people and other dogs.
Okay.
If she hasn't had a lot of new people just patting her and being around her, she has no idea that it's safe. And
could you imagine her let other people touch her right now?
Because she's so scared, of course, she's already anticipating the worst.
Oh, she's so scared, but yet she's mentally strong.
So when I do a little bit at a time, just even the hand going like this, it's really good. See how she's looking at it, like what's going to happen, and then nothing happens. Then she looks away, and I relax. Come. Yes, very good. Over here. Come. Yes. Leave it. But
Why doesn't leave what? Why doesn't his voice change? Right. Mine too. I mean, it's no different than when my neighbors start having their cookouts and stuff like that. My dogs are like, after winter, they're like, whoa, what's all that going on over there? I mean, like, why doesn't he change instead of just being so monotone all the time?
Position her there, little patting, very good. Good girl. Now, when she's checking on me like this, she's wondering what I'm going to do to her. Now, what you're going to notice is as I do a little bit more of that, she's going to be more and more relaxed where she doesn't even look at me like that. She's kind of checking on me to see what I'm about to do to her because, again, she's anticipating the worst. And you're going to see the difference right there. When I see this is her doing that again. Good job. So as I repeat this throughout the...
Okay, let's give her a little bit more praise than just good job.
Training, you're going to see where she cares less and less and less because she realizes she's safe.
So other dogs are a little bit of a trigger for her.
Yeah.
So
How long ago was that?
Just a couple months ago.
And she actually full blown.
Yep, she full on grabbed it. He goes, see, that could have been a dog fight. He goes, that could have been bad. I'm like, well, it's a stuffed animal. First of all, it's kind of weird looking to her. Like,
yeah. So what I'm gonna teach her is that she can tolerate dogs. I mean, that dog is behind a fence over there. We're gonna actually teach her to be able to just pass by.
Okay.
Because we're in control of the leash. So we're gonna show her she's safe. She's, you know, we got it under control, and we're going to teach her how to navigate that.
Okay.
So come with me.
Okay.
It's okay. Come.
Look at her body.
Yeah. He's just giving us a helping hand.
How are you? Yeah, this is good for her. Good distraction. It's okay. Good job. Okay. See, even the other dog gave up. He's like, everything's under control. Now, of course, she's dealing with a number of different things. You know, I'm a new person. This is a new place. There's the dog, and then she's away from you. There's so many things going on. I'm gonna work with her a little bit more. Then I'm gonna just give her some information, and let's start again tomorrow. Because what happens is when we do it tomorrow, she's not gonna be this distressed. So she's actually gonna be able to relax more around me, and then to do things like that and get her passing by other dogs and stuff, it's gonna be a lot easier for her because she's already gonna be comfortable following directions from me.
Okay.
Sit. Good job. But I want to let her decompress. If she's not relaxed enough, she's not going to learn as much. You know, what she was doing there, she's learning to give in and let me give her directions, but she's not learning to really fully relax because she's so avoiding, you know.
Because you just met her, what, an hour ago? And you put her through all this fucking stress. Like, this is nuts to me. Like, you can't read her body. I don't think he reads body language.
Like, I gotta get away from here. And it's been going on the whole time because
it looks like Pepto-Bismol.
So there was a lot of agitation, and she's very, again, determined with her behavior. So it's not gonna happen like where she just snaps out of it like that instantly. But as she decompresses, and I repeat it a couple more times, she's gonna actually get the message, and she's gonna be able to relax. So this is really good. She's actually running with me now. She's not looking back as much. Let's go. Leave it. Okay, walk away. Very good. Come. Okay. So this time there's only fear, no aggression. Yes. Get up here. Get up. Get up. Yes. Good girl. Let me see the leash. Step back. Come. Let's go. There's a couple of other dogs. Good girl. Come. Yes. Good job.
Good. Akita's beautiful. And then, right. He's definitely not reading the dog.
Good job. Right there. Sit. Good. Again, she's like, whoa, why am I next to someone? But she's more concerned about like figuring out what she should do instead of immediately going like, I should attack this person. You know, I gave her so much to think about when I'm holding the leash that when she sees someone new that is a trigger, she actually thinks first before she just lashes out. Good job. Okay, we're done. We're done for today.
This guy.
Hey.
Let me see the leash. Let me just pass me the leash.
I got him on here.
Okay.
It's
okay. Let him go. Let him go. I got it. I got it. Hey.
Okay.
But step back.
That was rude.
Step away from him. Hey. No. No. Have you ever used a slip lead before?
I have not.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Good.
Do you know Dog Daddy? I followed your account for quite some time, and it's funny. I was actually bringing my puppy over to just the park to try to work on his reactivity because we took him to a trainer Unfortunately, after a few classes, we realized that all of a sudden we got a reactive dog, which he wasn't initially. And so it's something that actually, no joke, I could show you the text messages. My dad saw that you were going to be in LA, but we couldn't find where. And it was just one of those things that I decided to bring my puppy to the Parky's dog, the black Aussie that's right there.
Oh, he's reactive to that dog right there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's reactive towards what? People or dogs?
Dogs and some men.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be good to train
Yeah.
together if you don't mind.
Bring him over here and then like hang out with him over there for a little bit. Okay. So I think that's what we should focus on, is getting him more under control on the leash.
Right.
No. Up. Up.
It's not gonna even walk on a leash.
Hey.
Let me see the leash. Let me just pass me the leash.
I got him on here.
Okay.
It's just.
It's okay. Let him go. Let him go. I got it. I got it. I got it. Hey.
Okay.
But step
Yeah.
back. Yeah. Step away from him. Hey. No. No. Have you ever used a slip lead before?
I have not.
Yeah. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'll be the best thing to get him under control on a leash. What else does he have on?
He has an e-collar.
Okay.
That's
So
the
I
last
recommend
trainer.
we're gonna take everything off
Okay.
for now, so that he doesn't have too many things.
Collar off.
Okay. Yeah, he's a little bit all over the place right now.
Yeah.
So we gotta focus on the structure, you know, like the obedience part and the leash manners. But I can already tell that he's an easy dog. He just have to have the right tools and like the right techniques to get his attention. Okay, so what I want to do, we're gonna take him away from the distraction. Let's take him to the other side really quickly. Just a couple minutes.
It's an Aussie mix, Aussie something mix, which I'm guessing doesn't get a lot of work stimulus. Right? Well, a lot of people don't know how to actually put one on, especially on ones with coats like that. So it was probably very ineffective. It's either a collie, it's some kind of collie mix, but or shepherd mix. And I'm guessing it doesn't get a lot of stimulus. And what do I always say? A bored dog is a destructive dog. I guess it's really bored.
Of like leash manners, and then we're gonna bring him back, and we're actually going to show him how to pass by a dog without being reactive.
And a lot of times they have to, they need an outlet for something. This is the problem of knowing your limitations when getting a dog. They may look all cute and fluffy and everything when they're puppies, but know the breeds that you're getting. No matter what they're mixed with, but know what they need, their needs.
He's a little overwhelmed right now because he goes from being like all the way at 100, really reactive, and then I correct him. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Let's do a little bit of structure and obedience and bring him back. Here,
Thank
come.
you very much.
Come. Yes. Sit. Very good. It's okay. Good. Yes. Okay. Come. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Here.
Yeah.
Sit. Yes. Good job.
Right.
No. Here. Come. Sit. Yes. Leave it. Good. Come. Sit. Yes. Come. Sit. Walk, stop, walk, stop. Bring him back this way. Then I go back this way again. See how he's all over the place? I want to teach him to stay on my left side all the time. So we're going to go slowly with a few steps at a time. Come. Sit. Relax. Take a deep breath. Go to the left. Here. Come. Yes. Going to do to the left again. And then stop. Sit. Yes. Then the pressure goes away. Yes, very good. We're gonna walk 3 steps ahead. Come. Keeping him on the left side the whole time. Yes, very good. No, up. Sit. See, like that down is an avoidance behavior because he doesn't know what to do with himself, so he goes down. That's why I've reinforced the sit because I'm teaching him you can sit. You can stand there and nothing's gonna happen. He gets a little overwhelmed and then he lays down. Come. Sit. Yes, very good.
And you said that that was a slip knot collar?
It's called a slip lead. Yeah,
slip
I'll give
lead?
it the name before you leave. This particular one here, I work with a company that makes them because you can get so many different types of slip leads, but these ones are the most effective ones.
Perfect.
Come, sit.
Right.
Once you get them to a calm state of mind like this, what we want to do is manage the dog. I call that managing him.
Yeah.
So as we get closer to the other dogs, closer to other distractions, we manage him all along the way. Because with you, when he came out of the car, he was already agitated, and he got more and more excitable. And then as he gets closer to the distractions, the triggers, then he lashes out. And then when you correct that, he lays down, he gets all tangled on the leash, all that stuff. So what we want to do is prevent him from getting to that point. So this means as soon as we get him out of the house, out of the car, it's immediately sit, and then here, sit, and you have to maintain this as we get closer to the distractions. I'll show you how to do that. So this is why it's really important. So again, the slip lead is already helping you have a lot of control over the leash. So he's not pulling, he's not all over the place. But when it comes to the other dogs that we're going to pass right now, those are triggers for him. So when he's all over the place, pulling, every other direction, looking at everything else ahead of him, and then he sees something that triggers him, he throws himself towards that, and that's why you see that reactivity and you're holding him back, and that's when it gets out of hand. So that means even though he's doing good right now, we're going to be dealing with the trigger. That means we have to be fully communicating with him that we want him to leave them alone. All that the slip lead is doing is helping you communicate with him.
Yes.
So when you say leave and he doesn't listen, leave it. And you pull a little bit, it gets his attention back to you. When he's pulling you and you're trying to tell him not to pull, it's a heel, that little pressure. You can see he's really responsive to that. Come. Heel.
Yeah, much more responsive than with a harness.
Of course. Yeah, the harness does not give you any way of communicating with the dog. So if he was fully trained, it wouldn't matter. But most dogs that use harnesses don't even get to be fully trained because there's so many variables when you're out in public. If a trainer trains their dog with a harness, but they have the lifestyle, the right environment, they hand select the dog that they're working with, that's a different story. But for most real life situations with just people, the general public that get a dog, the harness does not help you reinforce things. So you basically allowing the dog to be enabled with the bad behaviors. Leave it. Shh, no. Again, keep getting him under control, but then giving him more space. Yes, very good. Excellent. Good. Now, that was his very first time having to walk away from a dog. So what that teaches him is when he sees a dog coming, he doesn't have to fight. He doesn't have to panic. He just walks around them or away from them. Me pulling him back and creating space and teaching him that he can do that. So we're going to do the same thing again. Walk the little dog.
You think all dogs fight? Maybe he just wanted to go see him. I know. To me, it looks like he's using a show lead. What's it just slip lead too? It looks like a show lead. I think it's funny that he's like, I work with a company that makes these. It looks like a show lead with a bigger handle on it.
This way, and immediately I start with leave it. Yeah, leave it. Leave it. Then I can turn around. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. So firmly leading the way, firm verbal command, and using the leash to reinforce it. The leash, a little bit of leash pressure, as you can tell, always bring his attention back to me. So one last time, and then I'm going to bring the bigger dog. So if you walk towards me, same process. Little dog is going to come right here. Leave it. Yes. Gain control, and then he can get past the.
Why does he
right here? Leave it. Leave it. Yes. Very good. Good boy. You can tell that he's unsure. He went to the other side. But my main focus right now is just getting him to understand that he can avoid the dog. Yes. Then I can fine tune everything. Get him to walk right next to me. I can have a dog barking at him, and it won't matter. But we kind of want to build up to that level,
That's what I'm saying. Like, why don't he just sit there and let the dog walk around him?
Here, see how he's getting too interested? Yes. A little more pressure. Come. Leave it. Sit. Come. Sit. Shh. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. Leave it. Good job. That was amazing. Good boy. Come. Sit. Yes. Shh. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. A little bit more space. Leave it. Come. Shh. Sit. Very good. Yes. Now watch what I'm telling you about creating a positive environment. The dog is still right there, very close to us, but he's calm right now. So I can actually reward him for being calm. And I want him to see the dog like this. Yes, good boy. But then realize that he doesn't have to do anything about it. So watch when the dog gets a little bit closer. Come a little closer to me. Again, first step is leave it, sit. Right there is good. Stay right there. Stay right there. Sit. Leave it. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Yes, good.
Finally, you changed.
Leave it. Good boy. Leave it. Now, every time see how he's kind of checking on her, keep in mind that it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, but it means that if you know that he gets triggered by other dogs, you don't want to let, both same thing for her, you don't want them to be looking at each other for too long because they're going to get more triggered because their current association with another dog is a bad thing. It's like, oh, there's a dog there. I got to, defend myself. I got to put up a fight. So we don't want them to fixate on each other for too long. Now look.
Do you see this dog going, oh, I got to defend myself? Why does he think that every dog is just like so aggressive?
Looking away is what we want. So what I like to do is I pass the dog by where they can see, then turn around. So I'm kind of reinforcing how much he can look at another dog, but without punishing him for looking at the other dog. You don't want to punish him because we want him to look at other dogs. But you have to realize the moment that they lock eye contact with each other, it's a major trigger for them. 100%, if just two dogs start to fixate on each other right now, they're going to react towards each other.
Are they?
Because they don't have a positive association with dogs. This is what it's creating, that positive association. Now, a lot of times people think like you have to be, shoving treats at them for them to...
Did you see him? Did you see him snap his head around because the other dog was looking behind him? Watch. Watch his head snap backwards to see what the other dog was looking at.
Association. Now, a lot of times people think like you have to be, shoving treats at them for them to associate this as something nice. Just hanging out. Like you can tell them, yes, good boy, but you want to create a neutral, calm environment. It does not have to be a matter of being like they're going to get treats every time they see a dog. Good, come, sit, paw. Yes, good job. Sit. So if you get a slip lead, you go at home, you practice like just in your yard or in front of your house for like even a week or 2 weeks if you want. Make sure that you're mastering that, like that he is doing really good at following directions before you take him around other dogs.
Sit. Good boy. Walk.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. See how he's concerned? So I have to really closely monitor him and keep telling him leave it. And then if I needed to apply pressure, I would apply more pressure. But most of the time, it's just giving him a little bit more space as well.
No, but I mean, off the bat, he's already more relaxed than he was when we got
Well, the
here.
main thing is I would recommend you go home, focus on just the leash manners. I don't care if it's even a month, but I would say probably a week you'll do so much better. Every day taking him out, you step away from him, pull a little bit, come, yes, good boy, switch directions again, this way, stop. Everything that I was doing in the beginning over there, focus on that for like a week. Make sure that he's really good with following directions from you without you having to have tension like this all the time, So basically here, come, sit, yes, come, cue.
And with the slip lead, he's much more responsive.
Yeah, like this. Very good. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole purpose of the slip lead, but it's you have to do the training to make sure that he's responding to your verbal command and you're not just having to, correct him all the time. Yeah.
You're like, wait, can we like just like leave everything
control first. Come forward. Always when I do like this,
Right. 1000%. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Reinforcing behavior.
Another day, another.
Are we like showing like was that shown on purpose as a joke? The dog was not pulling her like that, right? That was a joke.
Dog will get a train.
Well, his name is Mickey. He's a year old. And he started acting up when he was about 5 or 6 months. He became very territorial, and then he would just acting up like mailman with FedEx, anyone that could just drive by, or anyone could come close to the house, or anyone that would get close to me, he would just lunge at them and start barking like crazy, and I wouldn't get him to listen to me.
Because you'd sit there and go, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay." And he said, "Ooh, I'm doing something good."
He just wants to fight them, and he wants to be the big boy, the big boss.
No, you said that right, the big boy. And she probably said, "That's mama's big boy."
He just wants to show him that he owns the neighborhood.
Right, exactly. Okay, let's be realistic. Is he really pulling her like that? And why is the damn dog not on a better collar? Why are we all using choke collars? Not choke collars went out with in the 90s, 2000s. If he's on a choke, right? I'm like, I doubt it. I doubt it. This is all for clicks and views, right? Because he's not pulling her like that. Right. Why are we doing this? Why are we letting him even get close to the fence?
All right, so I want to take the leash from you. Let me see the leash.
And he's much smaller. He's not going to get pulled by this dog.
Okay.
Come on now.
Hey. Come, let's go. Let's go. We'll wait for this car to go by. Ready? Let's go. Come on. Come. Yes. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, he's not trying to challenge at all. He just doesn't know better. And he's confused and like scared. So let's go back over there and we're gonna.
So wait, this dog's confused and scared? The lady with the 4-week-old pit bull wasn't? This is all for clicks and likes, right? Is this to make trainers look dumb? Is that what this is? Is this like... Is this like SNL, but for trainers? This has got to be that, right? Like these are like comedy skits for trainers.
Do some leash work with him, and then we're gonna bring him back, and it should be.
Do you want me to walk with him?
I'll walk him. The flat collar is not gonna be really effective, like for training, because it doesn't allow you to communicate. So dogs respond really well to the pressure of the leash when you use it correctly and the right types of leashes. But with the, it's okay, buddy, good boy. With the regular flat collar, it doesn't allow you to communicate with him with that leash pressure. You know, I'll show you how this one works. Basically, it goes around his neck like this. Good job. And then it goes up more here, and it's similar to the choke collar, but it's designed to function better than the choke collar. So because the choke collar does not deliver as precise of the pressure on the leash that the slip lead does, that's why it's less effective. Come. Yes. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Let's go. Good. Okay. Right now, we want to get him comfortable with respecting the leash. So what I like to do with this is a lot of switching directions really often. So like he's going that way, we're going to turn around and come back this way. Come. Come. Yes. So that's definitely a habit that I want to break there, where he steps on the brakes and he doesn't go forward, like almost here.
100% set up to make simple problems look exaggerated, so he looks better Yes. Sexually with him in his brain. Right. And this fake show collar. That looks exactly like a show collar, the show lead. That's funny.
He's utilizing that to stop us from being able to, lead the way. And he can easily break that habit by being strict with reinforcing it, that he has to go whatever direction you're going. Come, right there. Oh, that was much better. See, right there? Yeah, watch, come. Yes, good boy.
Hard to put the collar up around the neck the right
Let's see
way.
how many times he's gonna do that.
Ears under the chin.
Gonna turn around. Come. Yes, come. Okay, so whenever he doesn't want to move like this, you're going to go all the way to the end of the leash. A lot of people, they do this. They pull here, or they walk towards the dog and they come on, come. And a lot of times the dog will get confused because when they're doing this, you are blocking them. You're actually facing that way and you're blocking them and you're not really showing them where you're going. So you want to go all the way to the end of the leash first, call him, use body language, come. And then when they don't respond, you go with a little leash pressure, come.
This is body language. Come, come. That's body language.
Come, and you keep going backwards. Come, yes, yes, good boy. Come, yes. You do that until they.
He's like, no, I want to go home for my treat now. Yeah, I know. The hackles up across shoulders too. Scared him. Yeah. Probably the hat too doesn't help. And the dark sunglasses. There's a lot of things that people don't realize that dogs don't like.
Give in like this and then make a big deal about that. Good job. Yes, good boy. And usually just a few times of that is enough for the dog to.
And he's probably like, oh, we get to go home now.
Break the habit, just like that. Come. Yes, right there. Come. Let's go. Yes, good job.
He did that.
Good boy.
That's a good thing. Maybe that's why he does that.
Okay, this is much better. Now he's walking slower. Just that. Stop when I stop. Come. Yes, this way. Come. Come.
He's like,
Give
no,
him
we don't get our
a couple chances to respond. He doesn't. But you see that now, one little pressure, he knows, oh, I'm not going to win. I might as well just give in to the pressure. Now, a lot of people have a problem when you're using leash pressure because they feel like you're making the dog do things for you. But the reality is it's keeping him safe, right? I mean, ideally, you get the dog to just do whatever you want them to do without using any pressure or anything. But realistically, that is not possible for most dogs. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of temptations around. There's all these other dogs. There's all those smells of everything else. There's all the other things that he wants to do, but it's not necessarily safe or appropriate for him to do, So that's why you having this here is going to help you keep him safe because you're going to be able to apply leash pressure and lead the way and tell him what to do. That's really important when you're out in public because a lot of people, they don't think about that. But it basically...
I mean, he does drive this nice fancy car. I didn't think he was shuttling anywhere. I don't know why trainers do that. Show up in this stupid getup. Like, what are you trying to prove?
Everything that he does wrong could get him in trouble. He could be eating things that's bad for him. He could run over there and drink some water that's bad for him. He could run over there and run into a dog that is going to get in a fight, So being able to just tell your dog to do what they need to do is really important. So I call this keeping the dog in check. See how he's trying to pay attention to the dog over there? We're going to tell him to...
Or maybe he's trying to pay attention to his mom. What are you talking about? Dog's barking. His mom's standing there. He probably doesn't want to be out there no more. He looks relaxed. He doesn't look like he's... I mean, his tail's literally relaxed right now. And he's just looking. What are you saying?
Pay more attention to us. So we're going to move him away from the dogs a little bit. This leash pressure, this really tells him like, hey, pay attention to me right now. It's really important that we stay focused here and then moving forward. Let's go. Leave it. Good boy. If he's not respecting you, you have to apply a little bit more pressure. Leave it. And not only pressure, it doesn't mean yanking the dogs harder. You're going to, do a little bit firmer, but it's also important that you're doing this. Hey, body language. You're talking to the dog. A lot of people, they're like, no, leave it. And there's no engagement. There's no relationship there, So it's really important that you're putting in the energy so that he understands you're really talking to him and that you really mean it.
Yeah, because when I was walking him, she would just stress me out.
Yeah. So when people don't know what they're doing yet, it's easy to get overwhelmed when the dog is pulling. He's a big dog, you know, there's all these dogs barking. But when we go back, I'm going to teach you, so you're going to feel a lot more confident, like handling him.
Baffled by this.
Now we're going to show him that he's safe. So as soon as he respected me, we're cool. Now look at the other dog. She's like, oh, there's no.
He doesn't respect you. He's tired. He wants to go home and lay on his probably homemade bed that his mom bought for him. I think he literally wears these dogs out so they actually start listening.
No more fun, you know, we're no longer fighting. Yeah, now we're gonna bring him around. Shh, leave it. Yes, leave it. Come. It's okay. Come here. Yes, come on. It's okay. You can tell. He's like confused. Like, what do I do? What do I do? You know? So what he's fighting back is, again, because this is a very natural thing for dogs to respond with aggression. When he sees that, it's natural for him to want to fight back, you know? And that dog is also doing something natural because she's protecting her yard, you know? It's just a matter of us teaching that our dogs can tolerate that and they don't have to respond to it. Good. Now, everybody's calm, we walk away. Let's go. And this is only going to become easy as we practice more and more.
Just all of a sudden, the dog's like not pulling her to where she's leaning forward, right? The exaggerated lean.
So before you stop, remember to do that, like, so he knows we're going to stop. Relax your arm, a little bit less tension, yes. Turn around, come back this way. Very good. Release the tension, relax your arms all the way. Yeah. Yes, that was good. Yes, very good. Oh, look at that loose leash. Relax your arm more. Good. Yes, that was great. You're leading the way. Tell him what to do. Now, remember, you already know those dogs are right there, and he knows that as well. So you're going to be telling him what to do beforehand. Leave it. Okay, and then, okay, pull him back, away. Pull him away from the dog first. Away a little more. Now watch, relax with the leave it and do a little bit more of, here, stop for a second. So see how he's still really invested into the dog? A little bit more of that pressure when you, hey, no, leave it, and then you move forward, okay? So you have to kind of almost stop for a second, look at him like, leave it, and then move, and then continue to move. Yeah, relax, relax. He responded now. Yes, very good. Now you tell him he's doing a good job because he respected you. Good.
That's okay.
Yes, very good. See, even that dog is confused. He's like, wait, what is happening now? Because there's a big difference in just one day. He sees this dog, they think they have to fight all the time, you know? Now they're both learning they can just be chill and relax, and that's it, not a big deal. Let's go. Oh, that was great. So no leash pressure, nothing. He's just understanding that he can walk away. In summary, he's basically a really easygoing dog. Like I said, he's a young dog. It's very common. For most dogs, this is actually the easiest levels that you're gonna get, pretty much, because a lot of times at this age they're figuring out who they are and how to behave in different situations, and they think they're doing their job by like protecting you and fighting back these dogs. They're trying to fight with him. So all these things are very normal behaviors. What we want to do is teach them that they don't have to do that. Even though they're normal behavior, does not mean that it's okay behaviors. They're gonna get in trouble if they keep doing that. But because it's so easy, all that was really lacking is someone telling him what to do. I mean, he didn't need any corrections, nothing. He just needed someone to tell him, like, do this instead. He's a dog that is really trying to do the best. He's a smart dog. For his instinct, he has to be fighting those dogs. He has to be protecting you. So the only way he's going to stop is when you really take over that responsibility. You basically tell the dog, but you have to tell him in a way that he understands. So more so you are claiming that, right? So your energy, your body language, the tools that you're using, all the right techniques that really tells the
body language. Shh, shh.
dog, hey, no, I'm handling this. You don't have to do that, So that's what is really important for him. And when you come out with him, watching his body language. Body language is for all dogs. If you're not seeing his body language, he's a young dog that is trying to figure out how to handle these situations. his body language is going to change all the time, depending on how he's feeling. If you're not watching body language, you never know if he's comfortable, if he's nervous, if he's trying to be overprotective. Body language will tell you all of that. So I know I covered some of what what you're looking out for. That's going to be the number one thing that you have to pay attention to when you step out. Like right now, for example, I don't have to be holding him like this. I don't care if this dog had been 6 people before. I don't have to hold on like this because he's telling me all I need to know. He's not trying to bite me. He's not thinking about it right now. And a lot of times when you don't know that, you're over applying pressure. So just because he lunged at other dogs before and he pulled you and all that, I don't want you to be nervous just because of that. If he's like this and a dog is barking over there, he's not going to do anything. He's not thinking about it. He's not bothered by it. On the other hand,
because he's wore the fuck out. Come back tomorrow and start recording right away.
If he starts to pay too much attention to that dog, then yes, then I'll come here, hey, leave it. But there's a difference between random tension and tension with a purpose, okay? So random tension is owners are nervous, there's dogs over there, you already get nervous, they're holding onto your dog like this. So this is gonna make him more nervous. This is gonna make him go from being calm to being nervous and reactive because you're doing that. And then there's the pressure with purpose. This means if he's looking at a dog over there too much and I want to tell him to stop, I can do, hey, leave it, come. This is really telling him, let's do something else. Pay attention to me instead, leave that alone. So that's the difference between random tension and then tension with a purpose, okay? And that's really important because, hey, see this here? Tension with a purpose, leave it. Leave it, come, yes, until he lets go, And also how you do the pressure is really important. Let me show you the wrong way. For example, he was over here. He's really interested.
Yes.
He's really interested in the flowers. This would be the wrong way. Leave it.
Why would you put him in the flowers and then pull him away from it? So you tell him to go to the flowers and now you're pulling him away from the flowers?
Pulling, straight up pulling like this. Leave it. The dogs, this will make them force against it more. See, when I'm doing that, he's forcing. And then when you do the tag like this,
which is just,
yeah, the tag is, it's more like a way to get the dog's attention. Good boy. Good job.
He's so weird, especially the way he
Today I'm going to show you guys how I actually transform reactive dogs.
Oh my God, he literally has his dog daddy tattooed on his neck. That's weird. Yeah, there's no end results to his videos, like the dog actually doing better or coming back months later. But you see the same thing. He's like a Caesar Milan, like you said. He's like a Temu Caesar Milan. Because you see the same thing with Caesar Milan. There's no like, what is this? It's so weird. What is this? Versace? What is those Louis Vuitton glasses? And this is so weird. Is this just a show to like showcase his cars and clothes?
Into stable, well-behaved dogs. Major's owner is at a loss for what to do, and I'm ready to make their life easier. Okay, I'm gonna get started.
Okay.
Because he's definitely ready to bite.
He went to training, 4 weeks turned into 6 weeks, but after training, actually, he got a little bit more aggressive. Whenever he passes by dogs, he's very reactive. He'll start lunging, snarling, showing his teeth, just trying to like exert their territory. Major gets very aggressive with men. He will show his teeth and his hackles will be raised. Men really gets him going, other dogs.
Just hold on, that give me the other end. So one hand on closer.
Why are all these dogs have problems with men? Right. Exactly. That's fear. That's loud. Yeah.
And then it's stop.
Yeah.
So it's really.
Did you ever notice that a lot lately? They have these problems with men. Why men? Why only men?
Scared and he doesn't know how to interact with people. He's 3 years old and he's learning that if he lunges and tries to bite them, they back away. So because I didn't back away and I grabbed the leash, he panicked. He was just like very afraid of what's gonna happen. But I have to say really calm to not make him more scared. You see right there? He's has to just walk through it a little bit. Okay, stay back away from him so he doesn't bite you. Because at this point he's just like in panic mode, so he's like trying to bite anything that's close to him. It's okay.
Yeah, it's called redirection. My dog is opportunity or an equal opportunity disliker.
Good. It's okay. Come on. Good boy. Come, Major. Yes. Come. Good boy. Good job.
So it's a boy and it only dislikes men. Oh, there's so much I could say about that.
Good boy. Good boy, Major. Sit. Yes. Good. So now I'm giving him time to just process what's going on.
We were at a dog park and we were on our way home, and then there was a gentleman like way far off. He was breaking off tree branches like stakes, and when he was walking past us, he was a big guy, and he was throwing up really aggressively, and he was like going at us like cussing, saying a lot of stuff, and that's when he started reacting. And that was like,
Why didn't you like go like turn around and walk away from the guy? Why did you keep like exactly? This is the problem. I've said that so many times about your energy flows down the leash. Lord, right. Exactly. But if he was breaking off and he's a pretty big guy, right. If you're afraid of the dark, your dog will become afraid of the dark. You know, I mean, but this is the thing. The way she describes the story, if you see him breaking off leaves and throwing them and being aggressive, wouldn't you just turn around and go the opposite direction? Or do you like, hey, T? Well, thanks for joining. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, you got a mess to clean up.
like protection mode, like fear, anxiety, everything. And it was just,
So you had fear and anxiety, and it went right down the leash into your dog.
took all of everything to hold him back from attacking the guy. That reaction alone, I was like, oh no, like I have to get him to training. But putting him to training afterwards, that's when he started growling, like telling you like, hey, this, don't touch me, I don't like that, where a lot of people are just scared of him.
Good. Yes. Okay, come. So one thing that I do to desensitize before touching, the touch right now would be too much of a shock for him. It would surprise him because he hasn't had a brand new person just like force their way close to him and then touch him. So what I'm doing here is just the hand movement. So he gets desensitized to that first, and then I get closer and closer. And when I touch, because what I'm watching for right now is that he's very worried, very like panicky about what's gonna happen. So if I touch him, he's gonna get spooked and he's gonna try to bite just out of surprise. So when I touch him, I'm gonna do very careful, just one quick little touch, because he's probably gonna be like, whoa. but see, like any little things, just like this. So I'm gonna be very careful with that because he's gonna try to bite my hand. But if I do it one time slowly, move my hand away, show him that it's not a big deal, then I do it again, and then he sees he's going to see it's not a big deal. Then I can touch him more. Now this first interaction here is just for me to work with him, for me to get him to a level where he can follow directions from me. The training with other people is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to show you.
This is what kills me about people is they perpetuate their own anxiety in their own animals, right? You can do the same thing with horses, with tarps and woods and different things like that. If you're riding a horse and you're afraid of what's in the woods, your horse will too. Sitting on the saddle, you can make your horse afraid of shit. You wouldn't believe how much your horse will jump at shit.
How to manage him, and then how to introduce him to other people. Because of course, they're not going to be passing the leash to them.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to teach you, it doesn't require you to pass the leash to someone else.
Okay.
What I'm doing now is basically getting myself to a level where I can...
Look how much he's panting too. I mean, his whole body is in overdrive. And the thing is, this dude's just talking like, he's just like, it's no big deal. And he's talking about the last episode, reading body language. I don't think this guy knows how to read body language.
Represent you as the owner. So I want him to follow directions from me as if he would to his owner once you know what to do, So this process is a little bit complicated to do. So I wouldn't really teach someone, but it does work really well to get the dog to that level.
Okay.
I can do this within minutes and get him like where he's going to be very comfortable with me.
He doesn't even sit when we go outside. He
so
refuses to sit for me.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to get him as close as possible to me, and do the hand again slowly. And I do know I have to be careful because like he might get spooked and then try to bite. So I'm going to do it very slowly. Yes. Good job. And even that little bit that I touch, I'm going to move around and try it again. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good. Good boy. So this is just sensitizing him to my touch, so he gets comfortable with that. So I'm just giving him some time. But then we're going to go into the right leash and collars to communicate with him, to introduce him to everything else.
I think that's his purpose, right? Because that's the only thing I can think of is mentally he gets them to shut down. Because look how much overstimulation he gives them. And I think that's the whole thing, is that he gets them to mentally just break. And that's how he gets these 10-minute. Because if you ever look, his clips are only 10, 13 minutes. So you don't know how long he's been doing this. But if you watch their body language, when they actually start working for them, it's to the point where you can see their body language is so exhausted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, even when he says, when he puts up there that, oh, it's been 30 minutes, it's been, an hour, it's been whatever. I mean, what did they do in between those clips, right? Because you're only seeing 10 and 13-minute clips. And so if they're so mentally exhausted, they're going to give up. You don't work a dog like that. A real trainer doesn't work a dog like that. You don't break the dog. And I don't mean break the dog as in hurt the dog, as in break it in half. You mentally break it. A real trainer doesn't mentally break it. He legit is impersonating, Caesar stole his whole image. Yeah. Pay attention. like the sun, there are some that you see. It's morning and afternoon, and then the late evening. Yeah. And no, I agree with what you're saying about horses and the deer, bears, and stuff like that on the ranches. Yeah. The moose. I mean, I've seen them run from bear and stuff like that, but yeah, it's crazy how they discern different things. It's no different than when you have wild mustangs and stuff like that. They won't walk under cliffs or next to cliffs and shit like that, just because of what's inbred in them from having things jump on them. Right. Right. Well, that's what I do. 15 minutes. Maybe you may go 20 if you're really getting a good response to what you're doing, but you don't want to like mentally break them to where they're just like this. I mean, look at this picture right here, right? To where they're to where he's just like, I don't care. This dog's mentally just broke. I bet he'd go do agility course right now for this guy.
So that's gonna be his next step is just getting him with something around the neck. Okay, it's okay. So he's gonna feel more restricted because with the around the neck there, right there. But it's just one step at a time. He's gonna get desensitized to that. Come. Yes. So something from around the neck is going to be a lot easier to give him directions. So you can tell he's a little bit enabled. That's why he freaks out like that, because that's a dog that's not conditioned to following directions. Like when you can just tell him, come here, do this, stay. He doesn't know how to follow directions. So when you put that type of leash, at first he tried to fight.
Yeah, it's almost like Navy SEAL training, right? Just see how far you go till you break, till you ring that bell, right? I don't think he really cares. I don't think he cares about animals. I think he cares about how many more Louis Vuitton outfits he can buy, how many fast cars. And he's just talking word salad to make it sound good in these. I mean, think about how many trigger words and phrases and training shit that he's used in 13 minutes. And you never see him going back to the people a month later, 2 months later, to see the dog is doing what he said.
But it was very minimal. Now he's able to follow directions already, meaning that when he feels that little bit of leash pressure, like this, come, instead of him panicking, trying to bite it, he actually follows directions. Okay. Something from around the neck is always going to be easier to give the dog directions than something around the chest, like a harness. Now we're going to lead the way. The very next step is going
Look at that dog.
Going to be just a little bit more of what I was doing, establishing leash manners and obedience away from the distractions. Then we're going to take him closer to dogs. I hear some dogs barking over there.
Uh-huh. I mean, I hear some dogs barking over there. I mean, how much more are you going to do to this dog? It's not like this dog has been there for 5 minutes. I mean, are these people paying for these 10-hour fucking sessions in one day? 1 day, 10-hour sessions?
We're going to take him over there, but we don't even want to do that yet until we have control over the dog, that we're able to communicate with him. And when I say control, it's not physical control. It's a way to communicate with him. So if I can actually tell him, Major, come, leave it, stop, like, Major, come, stop,
right,
come, stop, sit. If I can keep telling him this all.
And these things are so quick, right? So you like, I don't understand this fast pace. Come, sit, stop, stay, sit, stop, stay, sit. Like, why? Why is it like this? To get your dog's already mentally exhausted, and now you're asking him to run through this obstacle course of commands. I know, but it's at the dog's expense. Like, do you even understand that? The come, sit, stay. And leave it. Leave what? Leave what? What is the dog leaving? I don't understand. He says leave it like it's like the dog's actually supposed to leave something. I don't know what we're leaving. Usually when I use the leave it command, there is an object or something the dog is to leave. He just throws it in like, you know, it's fucking throwing spaghetti at the wall. Like, I just want the dog to like react to a fucking word I'm saying. I heard all these words, you know. Seats, plots, blame. I felt like, what the fuck? Foos. I don't know. He's not even licking. He's firing off words, causing confusion. Right. Well, that's the thing. And like, he's not giving rewards. He's not changing his tone. He's not like, does the dog even comprehend what the fuck has gone on in the last 8 hours, or just, you know, mentally scrambling its brain? Like, I feel like the dog went to prison for fucking 8 hours. Like, honestly. Move your butt. I'll be right
all the time, and then I can gradually add distractions, then I have the perfect dog. Because I'm going to teach him how to pass by dogs, how to pass by people. And right now I'm basically just getting him to be a little bit more comfortable with all this that is going on, because he's in a new park, new people, new leashes on from the neck, and so there's a lot for him to process, you know? All that I want to do is show him that I'm the one leading the way. So I go this way and I stop. I go to the left. I stop to talk to you. So you could be my neighbor right now. I'm talking to you. He's right there in the same position. When I'm done, I'm going to go to the right. So I'm going to bring him along with me as well. I can go a little faster. Stop again. Then turn to the left. This is very important. So every time you go for a walk, your dog knows where he belongs, which is right next to you. I always tell my clients to just pick whatever side you prefer. It can be the left or the right. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not showing your dog or competing with them in a competitive obedience, then it doesn't matter. But it's good to be on the same side all the time. So what he's going to learn is every time he goes on a leash and he gets out of the house, out of the car, he goes on the same side. So it makes it things like less confusing to him. All he needs to do is pay attention to my steps and stay on the same side. If I walk and then I stop, just say I don't have to do anything. He's just automatically learning to pay attention to me. I come to this side, perfect. What we're gonna start doing right now is actually walking him around the park, and then passing by different distractions. And basically, I don't think he's actually even gonna do anything, because he already knows now he has to follow directions. He's a dog that he's pretty smart and he wants to follow directions, but there's a lot of fear. He just gotta go out there more and pass through more distractions. If he misbehaves, we gotta correct it, but I really don't think he even will do that.
Pass it, take a shot.
So now he's just, and you want to create a positive environment for him. So he's very close to a brand new dog, and we're all good. So that dog seems to be, you know, pretty stable as well, and we'll show him that he can trust dogs by being this close to them and not letting it create any type of chaos.
No. Yeah.
As far as leash manners, you want to do a lot of like redirecting like this, switching directions. So you go like this, turn around and go this way. And whenever he gets a little too comfortable going that way, turn around again. You can do a little bit of pull back towards you, but you don't want to be the whole time doing this, you know? You want to teach him to always follow you. So you stop, then you turn this way. A lot of that. Stop again, go back this way. So then he's always busy having to pay attention to you. Instead, if you go like this, he's always busy with everything else because he's 3 years old and he already trained himself to be like this. So we have to change it for him. But just walk him back and forth. Right there, pull him back. Yeah. Don't let him sniff everything.
Major. Let's go.
Yeah, pull him away from the grass. Good.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, and be careful not to get him too close to the other dogs. He's gonna get a bad experience, you know, if the dog lunges at him. So you always want to make your dog feel like they can trust you and they feel safe. Like if there's a dog, right now he doesn't trust other dogs. So if you bring him to the other dog's face, every time you go close to a dog, he's gonna feel like you're gonna do the same thing to him. He's gonna get more tense and defensive.
Okay.
If you walk around them, he learns that when he sees the dog, he can follow your directions because you're not gonna put him in a bad position.
Come on.
Good. So see, you always want to keep redirecting his attention because when he starts to fixate on the other dog, it's him getting triggered. He doesn't know how to relax around the other dog. So if you let it like this here, this is bad. See, when you stop for a second so you can see, bring him this way, right there, stop, and then pay attention. This is bad.
Okay, that's the
bad.
fixation.
You see how they don't care right now. These two dogs are like whatever. He is like, what is this dog gonna do? Watch. And the longer we let him feel like that, the worse it gets. So turn him around.
Leave it.
Yes.
Come on. Leave it. Come
Keep
on.
going.
Leave it. Come on.
Oh my God, is he on another dog? Or this? I mean, I know this dog is saying, but this dog is going to fight another dog again too. Sorry, I had to get ice and stuff.
So you always want to redirect just like that.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah, every time he starts to fixate, and it's not the fact that he's looking at them, it's how he's looking at them. You want him to have a soft look, see the dog, and look away. When he looks and it's like, oh my God, there's a dog. You already know it's very intense for him, so it's bad. See how he...
Are dogs not allowed to look at other dogs? Sit, come, stay, lay down. Commands. Yeah, linked commands. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Him, say, come down over a duck, come a burrito, leave it. It looks yeah, look how good I am. He drives me nuts. And you know what? This dog isn't going to be any better either. Because she's neurotic.
Does that even from a very far distance. There's a dog all the way over there, and he had already seen it. And he's very like hyper vigilant about everything. So he's looking at everything. So he's always switching his attention to something else. So a lot of times, like dogs that are more energetic, he's gonna be a little bit more intimidating to your dog as well when they don't know how to be around other dogs.
His biggest thing was his confidence and the reduction of his fear. You could see how more relaxed he is, just having somebody that understands his body language, understanding his psychology. Just seeing it firsthand makes me happy that, you know, we could give him that kind of life, you know, for me to learn a little bit more about him and me, just to get him, you know, like a good quality of life. And
something mix, I'm sure, or husky shepherd, some sort of husky, I'm guessing, from his curled tail. Some kind of Asian or Arctic breed. No way. He's an idiot. Just put blinders on you, like get the horse blinders and just put them on your dog so your dog can't look at another dog. He's so weird.
Be able to go out and about amongst people, men, women, and other dogs, and not
another
be
dog
reactive about it. I learned that being confident and strong along with Major is it goes a long way. Leash training.
I doubt you're confident and strong at all.
Just prong collars, everything like that. Just a little bit pressure makes a big difference too.
And yes, this is the same dog after just our very first training session. This is
of 10 hours. 10 hours later. Oh yeah, that's what today is. We're just playing these because he's like, I didn't know who he was. I'd heard of him, T. I know that David mentioned his name, and I just thought that it was like just a name. And I started hearing more and more like throughout the venues and stuff like that, and people started mentioning him and stuff like that. I didn't know like he was a real thing. And then his videos started coming up in my feed, and I was like, and then I seen one with a Corso that I played earlier, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, if he showed up, I would think that Ashton Kutcher was jumping out of the woods or a bush or like gonna punk me. I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way this is a real person or a real trainer. And then I was thinking that it was like he was the version of SNL for dog trainers. You know, like Saturday Night Live. Like, you know how Saturday Night Live does skits about a bunch of different shit going on in the world? I figured he was like SNL, but for dog trainers. And like, it was just all joke. Because there's no way he's a real trainer. And getting paid for it. Right. Yeah. I'm not showing up in your house looking like, Knight Rider, Backstreet Boys, and I'm definitely not showing up in a Lambo. And like, all this is like wild to me. And if I'm talking to you, I'm definitely taking my sunglasses off. Like, how rude. What is it? There's one with a bully that killed a poodle. I got into a couple arguments over what the owner should have been taught. Nothing. I'm just saying, I don't want the Backstreet Boys coming to my house to train my dog. Like, I just. It was just funny. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me.
Just what I do. Make sure you guys subscribe to see more transformations like this one.
No one should be subscribing to you.
I received a call that 3 very large dogs are terrorizing the neighborhood. I knew I had to do something about it.
If you showed up looking like this, I'd be like, who's this fool? If somebody showed up looking like this, wouldn't you be like, where's Ashton Kutcher? Like, really? Who's punking me? Because if you're trying to talk to me about training my freaking dog, and I can't see your eyes, I'm not taking you serious. Like, how are we communicating? When I talk to people, I look at their eyes. Like, take your freaking glasses off. I don't care how cool you think you look. Right? That would be funny. I can't think of a Backstreet Boys song. I mean, I'm sure if I heard one, I would probably know it. But I don't know that I would know it was a Backstreet Boy song. I do know I do know like New Kids on the Block though.
Learned that the dogs haven't left the property in years, and the owner is very overwhelmed. The dogs won't let anyone on the property, not even family members.
It kind of reminds me of that drunk uncle who would. Oh my God! You know who it is? Like, just like take the whatever this symbol is. I'm so bad with brand name shit too. I don't buy brand name shit, but take this. Is that what is this? Or the GG? So is it Gucci? I don't know what it is. Anyway, take whatever the hell this is off and like kind of burn it a little bit, but it's like Christmas Vacation. So is he Uncle? Not, it's not Uncle Buck. What is it Buck? Oh, I don't know. But the one who lived down in the RV would walk up and tell you how to train your dog. Is like 12. Oh, maybe Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This is the guy from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. When they're all high and drunk. That's what he reminds me. Oh, hang on. I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the. Oh my God, this is going to be too funny. Look. I've seen the time. Think of. This is looks like to me. I'm twisted, I think. He reminds me of this guy. I mean, you can't help but laugh. Like, it's this guy right here. Oh, that's gonna be him when he's older. Oh, oh, that's horrible. I mean, oh, I hit the wrong screen. I always hit the wrong screen instead of hit share. But I mean, you know, Chico is the lizard version of him. Oh, I don't know. I never seen Fear and okay, hang on. That guy, he's the lizard version. Oh. I don't know what you're saying. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I never seen this movie either. Oh my God. Oh, see, I love this. We can laugh and joke. This is hilarious. Oh no. Who gets dog daddy tattooed on his neck? It doesn't even look good. Is that a real tattoo? Or does he take that off at night, you think? That looks bad.
And they are also fighting amongst themselves. I quickly realized the dogs aren't the main problem here. I really have to get them under control, but I must work on teaching the owners how to manage the dogs as well as fulfill their needs.
That's a really bad tattoo if you look at it.
They've been harassed. So that's why I think too, it's harder for them to trust people. And then it was during COVID, so nobody used to come to my house. So
she got the dogs during COVID?
Really didn't get to meet my family either. So they don't like my family. So when people come over, they bark at them. If they get close to the fence, the boy dog tries to actually bite them. So what I want to get out of this is to be able to have people come over and my dogs be friendly with them. So I'm hoping that with your guidance, we'll be able to do that.
The first thing we have to do, I'm going to try to get one dog out at a time to evaluate them and work with them on the leash. We got to start from ground zero, with just seeing where they're at, one at a time. So I get to know their personality, what triggers them, what kind of level of obedience they have. And then we're going to go into everything else that we have to do. He's more of the instigator. Good boy. Come here.
That she used to use her flip-flops.
No. Which one is the older? She's older.
She's older.
She's older. Okay. All right.
Yeah, they look like.
Although the dogs aren't as aggressive as the owner originally thought, they have had no human interaction and they are agitated by my presence. So I must handle them carefully. No. I'm kind of just desensitizing him a little bit to the touch because he tries to be a little nippy. That means he's very uncomfortable with having a stranger around him. Even though he's calmer right now, because obviously he's in a position where he doesn't know what's going on, but when he smells my hand, he was trying to.
There might be a little mix, or they could just be poorly bred.
Nip in my hand, just because it's the smell of a new person. So that's part of me testing them, because she's already happy-go-lucky right now. So she warms up very fast.
Mm-hmm.
We have that. He is just more unsure of what to expect. So he's a little bit more.
I knew what they were called. I just can't say it properly anymore. I used to be able to say it really well. It was the normal stuff. You go do something bad. It's a skillet, or a coat hanger, or a belt. Belts were big in my house, but my dad was Russian, so it's close. Yeah. Chunkla. Chukla. I don't know. I used to be able to say it really well. I used to, when I went to college, I took Spanish, and I used to be able to say it really, really well. Now I can't say a whole lot. I can say "Cómo está" and "Muy bien," but that's about as I can say. I mean, I can understand Spanish, but I can't speak it as well as I used to be able to.
scared, really, and then so that's why he's showing aggression. In the long run, I know that these dogs are going to be easy for me to work with, but this first interaction is crucial. All right, we gotta be really cautious right now because he is trying to nip, and so if he gets uncomfortable, he will should definitely try to bite. But I gotta work with him on a leash. I gotta get him moving. Doesn't we can't progress from here without him learning to listen to us because we gotta give him instructions. We gotta show him when people come over how he should be behaving. When you talk to him, he should be responding to you. So we gotta.
Yeah, I don't even let them out here because if anybody passes by, they bark at them like they want to eat them.
Hey.
Pokey.
Okay.
No, you stay. Go on. Come on.
Come out.
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
Leave it. Leave it.
Oh, she hurt her arm. She hurt her arm. Did you see that?
Even though he's very scared right now, he could join at any time because he's very unsure of what to expect from this.
Stay.
And he's a very big dog. Sit. Yes. Good. Good boy. Good boy. Leave it. Okay. So see, right now we're controlling him on a leash. That's why we gotta.
All right, I'm gonna get mad at this one. He doesn't need to be helping her. She needs somebody that really knows what the hell they're doing. And shouldn't have both those dogs out there. Right. Leave what? Exactly. Ugh. She needs somebody. Those dogs are big, and that she just needs somebody to help her control those dogs. It's not that they have a problem, it's that they're protective, and she just needs somebody to help them control them.
Get both dogs on a leash.
He's an idiot. He should have never let both those dogs out at the same time. He should have had more control instead of controlling one. This is what I don't like about some trainers is when you're dealing with an elderly person and she's older, not saying she's quite elderly, but when she's older, they need to take control so that they don't get your client doesn't get hurt.
Both of the girls have been pretty comfortable with me and they are ready for some obedience training. She's really completely warmed up. Both of the girls, they're gonna be very easy, like I was saying.
Yeah, but you're an idiot. You didn't see your client get hurt? And you're more worried about what you're getting on film.
Day to day, it's chaotic. When I come outside and I try to go in, I have to squeeze myself through the gate so they don't come out. And then when I go to feed her, I have to lock them over there, feed them first, lock them up, and then I'm able to go in to feed her. They try to force themselves through the gate. Quiet.
We have to switch. I have to tie to the fence. And then come quick and grab her. We're gonna switch. Just keep controlling her, telling her what to do.
Okay.
Good girl. It's okay. Good.
You probably got taken advantage of COVID.
The first thing we have to focus on right now is obedience. They need that.
Sorry, I don't know if you heard me. She probably got taken advantage of. It was during COVID. And they were probably mixes. It's when the boom of all mutts and breeders.
Leash manners, they need obedience. And a huge part of obedience is how we communicate with the dogs. You're doing a lot of no, sit, come, don't do that, calm down.
You do the same thing. So shut up.
It's okay. You're trying to comfort them. I know you're trying the ways that you think would work to communicate with them, to let them know everything is fine, but they don't understand it that way.
The reason I don't walk them more is because they pull me and I'm not able to control them. I'm afraid to take them outside because I'm afraid they will attack other dogs.
And then you can walk right here, right next to me, but don't let her pull towards me. You're gonna pull her back. Right here at the stop sign, we're gonna tell them to sit and wait.
Sit.
Right.
And they're gonna go straight ahead again. You. So the only thing, see how she's leaning on the leash a lot? Do like this, turn her around. You're gonna gain control when you do that. And then turn her all the way around and then release the tension. Yes. Every time she starts to go too fast again, do the same thing. Also get away from the distractions. When they are too close to the cars, she thinks you're gonna put her in the car.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta keep her a little bit more in the middle. Oh. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's why they're getting training.
What I'm doing with her right now, come, right there. A lot of this with each dog individually. Come. Yes. Leave it.
Come.
Good. Very good.
Good
Keep
girl.
doing that. Walk away from her, then call.
Come.
Yes. Good. Come. Okay, now let's walk them closer together, back that way. Now we're watching for body language here. If she gets triggered, that means she's gonna be kind of fixating on the other dog and worried about her. We wanna come here and redirect.
Okay.
Now, Pookie is a lot more dominant and she's in charge. She's looking for everything like, what do I have to do here? What do I have to protect? She's more submissive. She's ready to follow directions, but she's definitely the one
I wonder if these were siblings and if she got them at the same time.
that wants to be in charge. She wants to be in charge. Now, a lot of people misunderstand this and they just think it's a bad thing. It's just her personality. I mean, out of the two females, at least, she's the one that is going to. It's also, she's a little older than them.
Yes.
So she's the one that's going to be like, if there's a problem, she's going to be at the front, trying to handle that problem.
Okay.
So we have to manage that a little bit more. That's all that means. Like, you have to be keeping her in check, letting her know, you're handling it. She doesn't have to worry about it. But watch the tension on the leash. See how there's a lot of tension right now? You want to do this right here. Little pull back, release. And if you feel like the tension is building up or they're pulling again, there's tension on the leash, do this.
Okay.
How do you feel with them walking side by side right now?
Good. She's not even worried about it.
It was extremely important to bring the owner back to the basics, to work on obedience and leash manners before she would ever be able to handle 3 large dogs. In our next session, we'll be
3? Yeah. Well, Saint Bernards are they're pretty trainable.
taking further steps towards her main goals.
I'm really excited because I see the way you walk them and I want to walk them like that. I don't know how to do it completely, but I'm excited for you to teach me and for all my dogs to get along with each other. I am really interested in all the... I'm really interested in everything that I need to learn. There's a lot of things that the dog...
She's somebody that I think would benefit from a real trainer that would do a board and train, but a real trainer, not a fake board and train. COVID did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a third apparently. I missed that at some point. Oh, yeah. And then people started getting into the crazy exotics and all kinds of poisonous ones.
Dogs need to learn a bunch of little stuff that will all come together, and then they'll be good dogs.
I think they're good dogs now.
I am on the way to train my biggest challenge yet. The most aggressive and powerful dog I have trained in my entire career. This big 200-pound Tibetan Mastiff that no...
Good luck, buddy. Most niche markets for animals, sadly, it is right under the surface that a bunch of people will produce, and right now they get shit they don't need. Yeah. That's the truth. Especially if she's by herself, to have three large dogs like that, that's hard. And that's why I said I'm vehemently against board and trains, but maybe for someone like her to get all three dogs to listen to somebody that can actually, somebody that's good. Now, I'm not just saying any Tom, Dick, and Harry that does board and trains. I'm talking about a real board and train that's really going to work all three dogs together, especially St. Bernards, where they can actually work in tandem and they do work a job together, stuff like that, that can really make them good dogs for her, being that she's older, and that they could work on a leash together, that kind of thing, where she could actually walk them and they could be good dogs, that kind of thing, and where they would then come into her home afterwards and help her walk them, that kind of thing. That would be a good thing if she's willing to do that type of thing. But and willing to keep up with it afterwards. But it would have to be somebody that is not 6 months, a train and all that crap, and not work the dogs. Somebody that was actually going to help her. So it makes things look easy. So years of experience and countless hours of hands-on, right? Experience. Exactly, T. And then that's the thing. It would have to be somebody that was really going to put the time in. I mean, 3 St. Bernards. And the thing is they're good dogs. They train well. Right. And that's the problem. You have 3 big dogs like that. And especially this goes back to your limitations. 3 big dogs like that. And you're looking also at the breed, St. Bernard, even if they're St. Bernard mixes, a dog that needs a job to do, and if you want to get a dog walker, something like that, do something that they're not just stuck in the house or stuck in a small area 24/7. If you can't do it yourself. I understand that, you got them during COVID, but you have 3.
Other trainer has been able to help, and I'm on the way to do my very first training session with him. The moment I received the message on Instagram about Squatch situation, I just knew I had to help this family. The moment that I met Squatch, I knew I had my work cut out for me. He was going to be my biggest challenge yet. Many owners will tell me that they have the most difficult dogs, but when I actually meet the dogs, they're not really that difficult. Squatch, he is different. With a dog this big and powerful, one little mistake and things can get very bad very fast.
Aha.
I'm scared for you.
So I had to do a very delicate work of getting the dog on a leash, under control, so that I could start giving the owner some directions. I'm gonna make my way in now. Hey, hey. He's extremely smart too. He's trying to kill the leash as fast as he can.
Yep.
No, no. We're gonna try to correct there. No. Hey, leave it. Leave it. Yes. But still give him credit. Now forward. Come. Yes. Good. Leave it. Leave it. No. No. Correct. No. Drop it. Drop it. Leave it. Come. Come.
I'm an avocado farmer, and one of the big problems we have in avocado farms is people like to steal them.
This guy looks like he's jousting with a dog.
And so a lot of the farmers are having problems in the area that I live. And we were very interested in breeding large dogs. And so we purchased Squatch. We put ourselves on a waiting list for 3 years so that we could have them. And our intent was to breed Tibetan Mastiffs. But the problem was that when we realized how difficult Squatch was, we realized it's not a family dog in any means. It's okay if it's in an avocado orchard and protecting your orchard, but he's a handful when you bring into the house and when you want to have anybody else around.
Yes. Come on. He's thinking about it. Let's go. It's a big deal for him. Come. Yes. Come on. And then you walk a little bit this way, but don't pull yet. Come. Come. Yes. Good. Shh. No.
Doesn't it look like it has a touch of chow in it?
Oh. No. Shh. No. Come. Yes. Good. No. No. Shh. No. And then just tighten the.
Like, it's crazy to me that people get Tibetan Mastiffs and don't look at like what they're used for. Like, Tibetan Mastiffs are used like for the Black Dolphin prison in Russia. Like, if you escape for some reason, how you escape, it would be incredible. But if you do, they release these dogs and you don't survive. These and the Caucasian Shepherds, they're just like, sorry for your luck. Like it, and you just want to be like, okay. Like, I mean, do people not do homework on breeds? Right. The dog barks and bites me. I mean, they're used to patrol and to chase and do things, and they are serious dogs. Serious. I mean, when the prison literally patrols with them. Like, look up Black Dolphin prison in Russia. Their dogs, and they tell you, if you escape, you don't come back. Because they release the dogs.
Switch a little bit more. Yeah. And walk this way. Come. Shh. Yes. No. Shh. Hey. No. No. Drop it. Drop it.
Right.
We started seeing problems right immediately at that point. And then when it was about 8 months, he attacked a mannequin at Sportsman Warehouse, and we were no longer invited in. So we knew we had a problem at that time. So I reached out to a number of local dog trainers. The first one told me I needed to love him to death and give him lots of treats. She quit after the second engagement, and she said, I'm never working with Squatch again. She had a little rubber hand that she would feed him with, and Squatch destroyed it. She says, you've never seen a dog do that. So that was it. So that was the first one. The second one, I called and met them. They met me in a
She never seen a dog resource guard before. She had a rubber hand that she fed him with, like out of his bowl.
Vacation in a park, and as soon as he saw Squatch, he says, I'm sorry, I can't handle your dog, and left. And so we just have felt like we had no recourse, no way to help this poor dog, and we were really desperate, and we wanted him to live a full life, and that's what we are looking for.
The moment he locks eyes with me, it's already a little too late, so you're gonna go back, correct him, tell him, no, leave it, I told you to leave it, then you're gonna come back until you can pass by me.
Understood. Okay, come on, Squatch.
Yeah, good, leave it, keep him in check, leave it, a little more, a little more. So even though he wasn't given that look,
he kind of looked like he wanted to leave you alone.
He was. So one thing is in the beginning, because you know that it's a very strong habit for him, like he really feels like he's doing his job.
Yep.
You don't even test him. You don't even try. Even if he's acting like he's completely fine, you're still going to be there telling him, no, leave it. We're going to pass this person. Remind him that you're still in charge of this walk.
That would be awesome, T. You've lived a pretty interesting life.
Make a correction or do make a correction?
Not necessarily a correction, but you're letting him know, I'm watching you, leave it alone.
We went out of our way to make sure he went everywhere with us. We had him with us all the time. And I think the thing that he probably had nipped at probably 4 or 5 people, family, friends, or people that were nearby that it wasn't a big deal about, and it
wasn't a big deal, so we let it go. And that was the problem. People don't correct things that should be corrected.
It wasn't super concern. It was when I took him to Sportsman Warehouse. He attacked the dummy. It was all dressed up, and he shredded the dummy. And they're like, they had all loved him. They always welcomed him in. Everybody knew him, and they're like, I don't think we can have Squatch back in here. And I'm like, I agree.
Okay, this time as you pass by, I'm going to be making some more movements. And movements are going to get his attention a little bit more. So you have to keep, yep.
Good boy.
An extra eye on him. Leave it. A little more.
Come on.
So whenever he's still like this, maybe turn around.
As soon as he kind of faces you.
The way that dogs understand.
What are they doing? No. This is not what you... Let me get this right. So he owns an avocado farm. Wants the dog to protect the avocados, and now we're going to try to get him to not be the dog that he was bred to be by correcting him not to do the things that are instilled in his genetics to do. You can't push these dogs. They'll be like, okay. Nope, fuck you. They're going to find out real quick.
He needs a little bit more energy and more body language for him to really know that you're talking to him. So when you're just doing the tag, it's not going to be enough. Okay. A little more.
Come on. Good boy. Good. Come on. Come on. Good boy.
Okay. Let's give him a break. We got to practice.
I was going to say.
So when he's struggling to deal with it, because he's...
No, you're fucking with it. This guy's an idiot. Right. See, this is the problem with getting a breed that you don't know the purpose of the breed, genetically what it's bred for, genetically what it's wired for. There's a difference between being bad wired because of bad breeding and wired genetically, ancestry-wise, to be bred for a certain task and trying to correct it. It's no different than the Caucasian Shepherd, the alibis, all this stuff, right? So the Central Shepherds, all these things, they're okay for certain things. That, yes, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. Okay, well, I've had fucking enough. Now I'm not going to do that no more. And this is where people get in trouble because they want these certain type of dogs to act like Fluffy on the fucking couch. That's not what Fluffy's going to do anymore. Right? Yeah, I see a pattern too. He wants to train every dog the same fucking way. Right, big but friendly, but I'm still going to protect your avocados. Pick a lane, dude. Pick a fucking lane.
He's dealing with the leash pressure. He's, you're not letting him be protective. Give him some credit that
1000%. What's he going to say? This dog is aggressive too. Don't let him look at other dogs. Don't let him look at people. Now what? I'm going to jump around and act like a scarecrow in the avocado field. Everybody and his brother can come over and touch you. No, that's not how this breed works at all. What is wrong with this dude? This dude's an idiot. Right.
if he's getting a little frustrated with the leash, like don't keep doing more pressure. Do one thing at a time. The first thing is look away from me. If he looks away from me but tries to bite the leash, give it a second to see if he stops. If he does great, relax and then succeed with passing by me first, and then him biting the leash is just gonna go away by itself.
Okay.
All right,
Did you say you wanted my hand closer?
Yes.
Okay.
And then go forward.
Yeah, put your hand closer. That way he has something to grab a hold of and not the leash. There's another video where this guy has plywood because the dog. TOS, Ange. TOS, Ange. TOS. TOS.
That was good. And then tell him he's doing a good job.
Good boy, good boy.
It's very difficult for him to just ignore that I'm here.
Good boy.
All right, one last time this way.
Leave it. Leave it.
Leave why?
Good boy.
He still is responding. He's following. So that's, you're not going to get 100% right away. So we give him credit for.
By the way, we're stressing this dog out horribly. A dog that already is hot, stress, heat of the day. You notice Jack Off is standing in the shade.
No, we've already gotten way further than we've ever gotten with him. So
It was very important to get Squatch owners to understand.
With these stupid big ass bug glasses. No wonder he wants to eat his face.
And the importance of leash training and overall obedience before we can accomplish anything else. It would be nearly impossible to get anywhere with a dog this size without first teaching the owners some very valuable leash handling skills, as well as some good obedience techniques. Again, we don't expect too much from him because we have to understand his breed, his nature, all the things that his habits, that we're breaking.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for him as well. So we gotta give him credit and understand like where we're at. Relax. Now turn around.
Leave it. Come on.
Turn around all the way.
Good
Perfect.
boy.
That was great.
Good boy.
That was beautiful right there. You have to think about it this way. Like right now, he's looking at me, he's getting triggered, right? So he's thinking that he's doing his job.
I'm getting triggered just listening to you.
Then he's so focused on me, and all he feels is yank on the leash, pressure on the leash. Instinctively, he's gonna fight that. That's why he's biting the leash. He has no communication, he has no understanding of anything. He just feels this leash tension. He's basically telling the leash, back off, and he's biting the leash. He's getting frustrated because he thinks he's doing his job and the leash is stopping him. If you can tell him first, verbally, leave it, use your body language, communicate with him, and then the leash pressure only comes as a way to reinforce it. Now you gave him an understanding. You told him to leave it. When he doesn't leave it, you reinforce it with the leash pressure. When you're bringing him, he's already invested into me. He's already very forward. So turn him around right now when he's calm. Turn him around, but tell him, leave it.
Leave it. Come on. Come on.
A little bit more in control. That's when you have to establish more in control. Pull him to the other side of the road right away.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Over here. Over here.
Come on.
Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. Keep coming over here. Good. Good boy.
I'm giving more space.
Come on. Come on.
Leave it.
Good boy. Good boy. Leave it alone. Leave it not. Leave it alone.
That was great.
Good
boy. That was great. It was not easy for him, but that was great. Because that was the first time, again, that he's actually processed.
I would love to see this guy train a lion in real time.
What's going on. And so the difference was when you come every single time before, you just went forward. He was already paying attention to me. And then you're trying to make him pass by me as quickly as possible. And he's getting very tense. He's getting very agitated. When you went back this time.
I'm getting very tense. I'm very agitated.
When you turn around and he's calm, You want to be really, I call this managing the.
Yeah, you see how this dog just wants to lay down? He's over this.
Managing the dog. Yeah, tell him leave it, leave it, leave it until you pass all the way by me. But he's already in that calm state of mind, following that kind of state of mind. Instead of when you turn around, he's looking at me and you keep going. It's going to only build up more tension.
Right.
If we can do that one more time, so you're going fast again.
Yep.
Slow down. Tell him to leave it. Give him time to process what's going on.
Let's go.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Right
leave
there.
it.
That's good. Stop.
Leave it. Leave it. Good boy.
Perfect.
Good
now
boy.
going to do that, going back this way. So remember, see when he went slowly there, he's having a chance to understand what you're asking from him.
Leave it. Leave it. Good
Very
boy.
Good. You
Good
did a
boy.
good job.
Leave it.
That was good.
Good dog. Squatch. No. Let's go.
Okay, don't pull as much. Just tell him verbally.
Come
Leave
on.
it.
Good boy. Come on.
Leave it.
Good boy. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. That's it. Good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Leave it.
You're going to pass right by me right now.
Leave it alone. Good boy.
Keep going. Keep
Good
going.
boy.
Leave it.
Good boy. Come on. Leave it alone. Good boy. Good
That was
dog.
great. That was great.
That was great.
Yeah. All right. So you can go and put him in the car, then I'll meet you outside.
That was great. Come on, boy.
This concludes my first training session with Squatch. The owners now have some homework to practice with, including the leash handling skills, obedience, as well as conditioning Squatch to a very good muzzle. And I look forward to seeing them again within the next week for session number 2.
In preparation for this, we were all very nervous. We were concerned for your safety of the handlers, and we were concerned for our safety because, as you could see, he was biting at me just as much. And so that was really something that we...
Look how much this guy's sweating. Think about how much that dog was sweating.
Were thinking of when we got here. And I was really impressed with kind of like how you managed the whole engagement from the beginning to end. You manage the risk by putting everybody in the places that they need to be. You got the right facility for us to engage with the dog. You were explaining all the things, breaking down what I needed to do. There were a lot of obvious instructions coming to me all at once, but I felt like, you addressed it, you broke it down, so I didn't get completely overwhelmed. So that was really helpful. You made the dog, I feel very comfortable in general. I know you were approaching it such, but it wasn't in an aggressive way. And I think we were concerned. We didn't want Squatch to be, traumatized by this. And I was actually really impressed with how untraumatized he really was. I felt like there was reason behind what everything you gave me had a great reason for what it was doing. I felt like towards the end, he was really starting to relax, and I think it was quite.
So just try to hold on. Given that I am working with...
So this is part 2 to that. They don't. They don't. Nobody does. People don't even sweat.
My most difficult case, and a breed of dog that is known and respected for their power and determination to protect against any and all intruders at all costs. It comes with no surprise that my second training session would not go as smooth as any other dog I work with.
So we started using the prong collar, and it worked really well. He responded quite quickly to it, and so he was quite light on the leash, actually, when there was no triggers. We got a muzzle on him, and the muzzles worked pretty well. Obviously, in today's training, he wasn't biting anybody. And, yeah.
We put a muzzle on him so he wouldn't bite anybody.
So I think he's moving
I think they should take the muzzle off.
forward.
Yes.
He has a muzzle on. What is this guy so afraid of?
No. Hey. All right. I'm gonna switch. Hold on to this. Quick. Okay. Hey. No. No. Hey. No. No. In the first training session, I couldn't work very closely with Squatch for obvious reasons. So today, I wanted to change that.
Because I'm scared as shit. And I don't really know how to train dogs.
I knew you'd be a dangerous job, but I think it would be necessary if we want to make any progress. I know we can. So these dogs are really smart too, and they know, like all the ones that I work with this breed, even when they get a little calmer, they do like sneak attacks as well. Yeah. So hold him back a little.
I don't know. I think he's a little afraid. Who has a muzzle on a dog and has to use his foot to put a damn leash on the dog? He has a muzzle. Maybe that's more true. He doesn't want hair on his Louis Vuitton clothes. And well, that's true. He doesn't want to get hair in his Lambo. Yeah. Yeah, he's dealing with a real serious dog now.
Now we're gonna try to walk him. Just a little bit away, yeah. Okay, so when I'll give you instructions all the time. So a little bit of pressure that way. Go ahead, leave it. Let's go. Yeah, leave it. Leave it. No.
Why doesn't he hobble the dog? I mean, for fuck's sake.
So every time now that he's thinking about attacking, I'm applying
That dog weighs more than he does.
more pressure to correct. Okay. So tighten the leash a little bit. Let's go this way. Come. Come. Yes. Pull towards you.
Towards
A little more. Okay. A little more towards you. So right now this is really good because actually the purpose right now is just to walk side by side. Since the main problem with this dog is the fact that he can't tolerate anyone in sight, I wanted to get him acclimated to having me walking side by side with him.
How about take your stupid glasses off?
This is an extremely important part of his training if we want him to be able to get over his triggers.
You trigger
me. Leave it. Yes. Leave it.
I mean, it's so bright outside that he should probably put another pair of sunglasses on.
Leave it. Pull towards you. Yes. All the way. Yes. Okay. And then go a little slower. We want him to process what's going on. Pull him towards you.
Pull it.
Yes.
Can you do all the work for me? I know you're the owner, but can you do all the work for me? Jesus fuck.
Redirect. Good. We want him dealing with one thing at a time.
What are you doing? As the trainer, what are you doing?
More, a little more. Yes. Good. See, that's very important. You're redirecting before he gets too triggered. Now let's keep trying to go going at this pace. Redirect. Redirect. So every time he's giving that dead stare, you want to redirect before he gets going. Good. Yes. And once
this dude's out of breath and all he's doing is holding a leash.
Relaxes a little bit, we all relax. So we're going to pay close attention, but if he's relaxed, it's very important that we stay relaxed. Right there, redirect, yes, and then stop. The point of this is to get him used to having a stranger walking with him. We're doing a lot of repetition with very similar exercises because, again, the point of this is to get Squatch acclimated to having different people around him and not getting so triggered. We wanted to also make it very clear that we're not trying to turn Squatch into a dog that he's not. The goal here is not to just get Squatch to love everybody. Rather, it's to help his owner have more control over a very powerful dog. Okay, so what you're gonna do is hold on to his head with the leash as close to you as possible, like basically not letting him redirect this way, and then I'm gonna make my way here. So you keep right there, leave it. He's probably gonna put up a fight like this, and he's gonna hold on there. But he always wants to try to relax as soon as he relaxes as well, okay? No. Okay.
What is this? What are we doing?
Okay.
There's no commands, there's no nothing. I don't even understand what they're doing.
Give him a second. Give him a second. Lock him down again.
I wish somebody would explain what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, just be careful with that, him turning his head. But I'm gonna get closer each time, just so that he knows I'm close to him. Now the touch is really the big deal, okay? But I'm not even gonna do it yet.
Right.
Let him just.
So yeah, does he want a friendly dog or a guard dog for his avocados? I'm fucking confused. I'm confused what the hell this is supposed to be. And there's no commands of what we're trying to accomplish here. The owner seems to be able to be watching or to walk his dog perfectly fine. Why does he need the other dude to walk next to him, holding a leash 5 feet away from him? I don't need nobody holding a leash 5 feet away from my dog. Like I'm at a loss of what the hell this is supposed to be. And then oh my God. This looks like a circus. Right. 1000%. All these breeds. They're not a multi-person dog. Oh, does he take the muzzle off? Please tell me he takes the muzzle off.
Get okay with this. I'm gonna walk in and out, and then I'm gonna go to touching him. Okay, I'm gonna walk out, and you only stop holding once I actually get far enough away. Okay, now release, reward him. Good job. Tell him good job. Pat him. Yes.
Pet him. Tell him.
We're gonna do this 2 more times, and then after that, I'm gonna go to touching him. Yeah, already tightened the leash. Like you're already pre-establishing. Like leave it. Leave it. Trying his, yes, that's good. So that's him thinking right there. He's having a really hard time, but he's doing it. He's processing what's going on right there. That's pretty good. Turn his head. Yeah. Every time he tries to turn this way, you're gonna pull his head towards you. 1 more time of that.
I mean, he looks like he's fine for his
Okay,
owner.
hold tight. Tell him leave it firmly.
I mean, this breed is very much a homestead dog. Why do we need this dog to go out and be in public, to go out and be with other people, to go off of the farm? I mean, I don't understand why we're trying to change what the breed is. I mean, most of these dogs lived either in a barn or out on the farm, out in the fields, all that stuff. I mean, they're not like home in the house, laying on your couch. It's not what these were bred for.
This is pretty good. And I'm talking near him so he gets used to that. You know, you can tell he's like, whoa, what are you gonna do to me? What's gonna happen next? But the way that he's actually learning is the fact that I walk away and nothing bad happens.
You would probably do really good just letting him in your avocado fields. I mean, it's literally what they were bred for. Not like in avocado fields, but like in the fields. But what I'm saying, yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is like, I know that people like they have the alibis and stuff like that. They bring them in as puppies and stuff like that. But when they get to a certain age, they put them out with the older ones so that they start learning to to guard the sheep and goats and cows and stuff.
That's what allows him to see for himself. Okay, see, that's huge right there. I know he's tired, but the fact that he's letting go of the fight.
I've never been.
It's him.
I've not been to Mongolia and stuff like that, so I don't know how these are raised, but I imagine they're raised the same way. Getting a tired on church mice.
Realizing he doesn't have to fight so much. And it's not going to be a one time and done, but each time he gets a little bit better. Same steps there. Tight. Tell him leave it. Good. I am going to touch him now. So hold tight. Right there. So one quick tight, but turn his head away from me. All the way. Perfect. Because that was like a big shock for him, but he didn't react as bad as I expected. Okay. So stop there. Tell him good job. Let him help him decompress. So I don't even call this reordering the dog. What you're doing is actually using positive affirmation to help the dog relax. Lock him there a little bit more. Leave it. Tell him firmly and hold really tight. Hold really tight. I touched him twice. That was huge. Okay. So just stop. Because you can see his whole body like, whoa, but he didn't react. So that was pretty good.
Wow, you're the first person to touch him.
If I can do that twice more, we're going to give him a break. And then we're going to repeat the whole cycle all over again, and then we're done. Leave it.
Right.
I touched him pretty good there. Yes, that was good. That was great. He acknowledged it. He was like, whoa, what is happening? But I literally, like, you know. All right, so now we're going to give him a little break. Right now, he's more concerned than aggressive. He's trying to look at me, but he's doing pretty good. Okay, now this next one is a pretty big test for him. I'm going to try to go all the way around.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Send it to me if you want. I don't know what you're talking about. And I think she's either the wife. Yeah, I think she's the wife.
Here, I have the leash. And so just tell him to leave it alone. Leave me alone. I'm probably not going to go all the way around, but I'm just going to walk in front all the way to here. It's okay. It's okay. Good job. Tell him he's doing a good job right now. Pat him. Yeah. Yes. And then tell him leave it again firmly. That's pretty good. One last time. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to keep walking with you. Okay, now that's what I mean here. When you're going to turn now, you're going to go to your left. You're going to bring him with you. So keep him on the right side and turn together. Yes. Same process. Leave it. That's a good boy. Okay, and on a good note to the car. Good job. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Make a big deal of it. Good job.
Boy. So I think one of the most amazing things about today's session was I've never seen anyone touch Squatch, and it was really heartfelt to see somebody be able to get that close to him and be able to walk him around without him just going bonkers. So seeing him touched was just something.
Why do you want him touched is the question. If you want him to guard your fields, why do you want somebody to touch him unless you want somebody to steal shit out of your avocado field, or you want somebody to be able to poison him or whatever it is, because that's not really doing the purpose in which you bought him for.
I've been dreaming of for the last couple of years since we've had Squatch and these troubles. So we're really thankful for all the instructions.
Keep holding on to him. Let go of this hand right here.
So this is
right, now let go there. Hey. No. No. Hey. No. No. Shh. No. Hey. No. Stay still. Don't come this way. I had to ask the owners to stay back because sometimes the owners will have a bad influence on their dogs and cause them to behave even more aggressive. Come.
I bet you're not taking that dog off that guy's property.
No.
That's a seriously good dog.
No. No. Hey, hey. No. 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 No.
You know, he's afraid of that dog. That dog's like, excuse me? I don't care if my owner handed you the leash or not. I'll walk for a few minutes and then I'm tired of your shit.
No. Hey.
He said, remember at the beginning, he said he respected me? Doesn't it? Yep. He's keeping him back. That's a good dog. That's a good dog. He didn't touch him. That's a good dog. He don't know what to do with that dog.
What? No.
What are you doing? The dog didn't even
This is
touch
not
you.
what most training classes look like, but this is also not a dog that most trainers would choose to work with. No.
You don't need to work. Hey. This dog don't need to be worked. This dog's a good dog. This is a good guardian dog. Why did the people want to change it? I know he pulls out a stick. You think that's going to deter that dog? That dog ain't playing tug of war with a sleeve. That dog don't give two shits about that stick.
No. Hey. No.
He says, now you go where I tell you to go. Look, he's going. Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. This is a good dog. And see, this is why I say all the time, people don't know how to handle a good guardian breed, and they wouldn't know what to do with one if they had one. They want to change it, right? Because this is a good dog. And the fact that they got a trainer to change it tells you all you need to know.
Oh. No. 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 Leave it. Leave it.
My wife was making a stop.
Leave it. Leave it. This went on for several minutes. He would take a little breaks and then charge at me again. Leave it. Hey, leave it.
Trips to the local CVS, right?
No. No.
Doug's like, I don't give a shit about your no.
Hey. No. Hey. No.
The sad thing is the owners don't know what they have. That dog don't give two fucks what this guy wants. That's a good dog.
No. 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 I was getting pretty tired at this point, and I thought he was going to let me. No. No. No.
Bro. The dog is not even touching him, and he's got to get a whole board. Yeah, it looks heavy for him. Out of breath. This dog could go all day. I'm dying. I got. He looks like he's gonna go play paintball with this dog. This dog's like, you ain't got nothing for me, bro. I want all the smoke.
Whew. Vamos here.
I'm okay.
Back. Come. Okay, now we're gonna try to walk that way, holding this in between us. We're gonna walk together.
Oh,
leave it.
Jesus.
Yes. Much better demeanor there. A little bit of progress.
A little bit of progress. Dog's like, put that board down.
Slow down. Slow down. Leave it.
Leave what?
Leave it.
I need my blood.
Stop. It's okay. Leave it.
He really needs to learn a new term than leave it. His whole leave it doesn't even make sense.
Leave it.
The dog's like, I need to go back and get a drink, dude. Right. He's like, I got my tracksuit all dirty. I had to pick up garbage off the side of the road.
Stop. Good. Leave it. Good boy. This is huge for him to be able to look at me and look away, even though it's definitely not easy for him to do so.
He's rolling his eyes, dude. Trust me. He can give two shits about you. He's like, I just need to go back there where my family is, get some water, because I did my job. You're so scared you had to get a whole board.
Just hearing someone talking next to him is a huge trigger for him right now. He processes what he's going to do first. Right. Exactly.
Look, there's his owner. That's what he's going towards. Look. This dude has no clue. No clue. He is such a hack.
Because he knew when I had the stick, he started figuring out that the stick wasn't doing anything, and he kept looking for any little gap. He also looks for any security that I show. If I back one step back, he takes his opportunity to try to bite. He looks if he can jump over this, if he can go around. And I can see him think, and then he just goes for it. Right there, he's starting to think again.
Yeah, because they're extremely smart. They're not built like, a man-made dog. They're nature-made, dumbass. Can someone get the dog some water, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand behind so he can't do anything. All right, and then just stop him right there. Keep him right there. Good. Redirect whenever he stares too much at me. Just like, don't do a pop on the leash, but kind of just actually churning his head. That's okay if he does that, but then you just bring him back around. Right there, and just stop. Good. This is great. Yep, that's it. Good.
Because that's all he cares about is his owner. He's just a loyal
and then
dog.
stop there again. I'm gonna try to be a little bit closer. Okay, that's good.
Get rid of the board and see what he does. Your board is the issue, dumbass.
Try not to walk him off like that. Don't walk him off because it's gonna teach him to keep doing that. Just turn him around right here. Don't go with him. Like try not to go with him. Okay, right there. Yes, perfect. And just keep him there. If he tries to go, you what you do is you turn him around and put him back there. Good.
We could never have done this in another, not even close.
He's tired. He don't give two fucks. He's over it. Right. And the dog put him where he wanted him. And then he picked up a board. That dog put him where he wanted him. He kept backing him up, backing him up, backing him up, backing him up. He kept moving him. He was driving him. He was droving.
No. That's why because I have worked with dogs like the same breed that were pretty similar, and I
doubt it. Doubt it.
I can take them away from the owners like with the leash, but I know when I can't. And, I mean, I have worked with some dogs too that I couldn't in the beginning. I had to do stuff like this, but then with this, it's like one time, and then I was.
I would have to see video because I doubt that because the fact that you had to pick up a stick, a whole tree branch, and then this plywood out of garbage on the side of the road.
To pet them and it was over, you know. But I also knew right from that first interaction I couldn't take the leash because they would keep. Well, there's some dogs too that would kill themselves before they stop. So if they're smaller than him, I have some 50-pound pit bulls that I work with. That if I just keep holding them away from me, they will literally choke until they die before they stop trying to attack me. So it's like then that approach doesn't work. Then I have to do the true leash thing. But of course, if they're smaller, I can even just hold on to the collar and keep them from turning around. He would break my fingers and. I know this training session may look like a setback to a lot of people, but it's important to remember that no one has ever been able to take Squatch away from his owner. This is a huge step for him. Y'all will have.
Did it get better? Was you ever able to put the plywood down? You lying. I don't know. I must have missed that part if he said he wanted 3. He said he wanted to breed. I don't think that's a good idea because he doesn't know what he has. Yeah, that's what I think it is, like that. There's no way this can be real. Yeah, the dog 100% dominated him.
To wait until the next training session to see how this training session pays off. Keep holding on to him. Let go of this hand right here. Good. Okay, now you can let go there.
Did he ever retrain him or go back at him? Because I'd really be interested to see if he was ever able to. Okay, we watched all three. Yeah. So, all right, I'll be right back. Okay. You have an aggressive dog. You need to watch this.
Mainly for me would be the aggression towards him because I'm afraid it's going to escalate. You know, when I see him attack another dog, it's terrifying because he will not let go. You know, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yes, so the dog,
I mean, I had to.
the dog's fixed now, right? Yeah. That's what Canine was saying. He doesn't ever show the end result that he ever fixed anything. Feeling, thinking he's the best. I'm telling you, anymore, yeah. Dogs are in deep trouble. Look at this dude. Look at this dude's outfit.
Get on the ground and kick him off of that poodle, and they still couldn't get him to let go.
Oh,
so
this is the dog that killed a poodle, right?
You know, he's bully. He's lazy.
Yeah, so he doesn't need a lot of exercise.
No, and I let him swim in the pool.
Okay.
He loves it.
Do you have a lot of dogs like in your neighborhood? Like in your neighborhood?
Not too many. We live in a neighborhood that everyone has big areas.
Okay.
But you know, everyone's got little dogs.
Right.
And they already weren't too crazy about seeing you walking them.
Oh yeah.
How
is the owner doing with the?
Oh, they're gonna sue me.
Oh no.
I don't know what they're gonna sue me for, but I paid.
Did he kill the dog on the spot or the dog
right then and there, right in front of the woman who has Alzheimer's? It was. I mean, I was gonna euthanize him. It was so bad.
Yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is, and this is like not to.
What?
Obviously, you know it's serious, it's bad, but you already know that. And the thing is, what I'm saying on the other hand is, you can manage him. You just have to be not paranoid, but over the top, like responsible, because it could be 3 years down the road, you almost.
And I let up a little bit,
Exactly.
and then it happens.
That's the only thing, and that's why a lot of trainers will advise to euthanize, because there's two things that we're doing. We're working on two different things. One is we're working with him to make him less likely to do that again. The thing is, we can make him where he's very much less likely to ever do it again. That's 1,000% effectual. You're gonna see that he's a lot more relaxed around other dogs, because the other thing is precautions, right? You're taking precautions to prevent it. Like, let's say you did no training with him and you take the precautions. The biggest risk with that in my opinion, is, again, the 3-4 years on the road, you kind of like relax a little bit about it, and all it takes is somebody's
One
visiting and leave the
time.
door open or something.
If I could go back in time, I keep
But
thinking,
on the other hand, what I'm saying is that's why the training is so important, because we're going to do enough training that we know in our heads that if he did get out a year down the road, there's a lot less chance that he would ever do anything like that again, right?
Okay.
So you want to work on both
No.
things.
Well,
You're always going to treat him like he should always be supervised with dogs for the rest of his life. That's just the safe route, because if I'm a trainer and I know I've rehabilitated a dog and they're with me, it's different. But for me to train him, or anybody to train him, and then tell you, okay, now he's good, and you cannot really see if he's kind of like that, digress.
And once a dog fights, you can't ever trust that dog again. Once a dog has a dog fight, you have to always be on guard and watch body language.
Then that's when it becomes a liability.
I agree with you 100%, and I'm going to take that advice.
But again, I also at the same time want you to know that you can make progress, and you're going to feel the progress, and that's going to give you some level of peace of mind that like, you know what I mean? He's less and less and less aggressive, and he's going to get older.
I want to learn this, and then have to improve their relationship, because after that, now I'm thinking, oh wow, he's never seen him attack a dog. He doesn't know.
Yeah, because once it's in their brain that they've had a fight, or they're on guard, or even if they were attacked and they had to fight to get out of it, and it turned into a serious fight, especially another dog got killed over it, that had to be a pretty serious fight. That it was killed right then and there. That dog's going to be triggered anytime there's a roughhouse play and something turns serious, stuff, all that kind of stuff. Any kind of even a roughhouse play that they get pinched or something like that, even by teeth or whatever, that causes them any kind of pain, right away it's going to trigger them to fight. Or it could trigger them. So you always have to be on guard. You always have to have that in your mind that it could happen. Okay. Sorry. Right. It escalates. Absolutely. Right away, too. And it can be that quick. It can go from them playing and everything looking fine to a full-blown fight. Right. And the advice is like what she's doing right now. Muzzle all the time. You always have to be in the mindset that your dog was in a fight. Your dog killed another dog, which means now, and I'm not saying the dog has to be euthanized, but now you shouldn't be taking your dog out to where there's an issue. Your dog should be wearing a muzzle to the vet. Your dog should be wearing a muzzle to wherever it has to go. But other than that, you shouldn't be walking your dog to the park. You shouldn't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that you can't enjoy your dog anymore and do all these things, but you're putting other dogs at risk, because say that muzzle slips, say you're not paying attention, you're hanging out with your friends, your girlfriends, you're talking or whatever, and for whatever reason, it's sitting there scratching, it gets the muzzle off, whatever, and now you have a situation that you caused because now you had to take your dog out in public and you put somebody else's dog at risk. You don't have to take your dog in public. Your dog doesn't have to go with you anywhere. It can stay at home. You can enjoy your dog at home because your dog is now a liability because it caused another dog to die. Oh, well, see, I don't agree with dog parks. Yeah. And see, that's where most people aren't educated, is that, and he's a little dog. So he can be at home, he can hang out in the yard, he can get his exercise, get a little treadmill for him, do whatever if he needs more exercise than what, say, your yard can give it or give him or whatever. But what he doesn't need to do is put other dogs and people at risk if he is a biter. I'm not saying that you have to euthanize him or put him whatever. I mean, now if he hurts a person on purpose, then yeah. But what I'm saying is, you don't need to take these people who think that they need to take their damn dog everywhere like it's an accessory is ridiculous. Me too.
Now the difference is,
It's horrible.
and another thing to like, you know, give a little bit more peace of mind to, and I haven't seen neither of the attacks, like, you know, to see exactly how it was. But one thing that I can tell you, when they attack dogs, especially a smaller dog, but any dog really, there's a lot more agitation and panic that trigger that intensity to escalate a lot more versus when it's a person, because so he's specifically looking at the dogs as like, I don't like you, I'm gonna kill you.
I think
right?
he thought it was a rabbit.
Yeah. Well,
It does matter.
if it's a small.
Well, if he has a lot of prey drive and you thought it was a rabbit, then, and this is key, listen to some of the stuff people say. Did he kill rabbits before? Does he have a prey drive issue? Why did you think it was a rabbit?
Small dog, yeah, sometimes the prey drive will kick in and that can happen. But even if it's a bigger dog and he hates them, he could also go for the like, you are a dog, I hate you, I'm gonna kill you. But what I'm saying is most of the time, especially when they live together and everything, and based on what he described, his problem with him is a little bit different. It's more like, you know, it's more territorial, but it's not with the intention to like eliminate that person. So that's why I wouldn't be so worried about him like going for like the kill for you, because he doesn't see you like that. Like establishing dominance, right?
Okay.
He wants him to respect him. So like if he's on the counter, he's stealing food, you cannot tell him no. That's why he's telling you, how dare you tell me no? And that's why he bites you. So he's literally having this attitude.
Oh, Steve, how dare?
Wait, he bites the owner? He bites the owner too? No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and that's really important to know, because it comes from different places in his head. So he's basically just being the man of the house. He does whatever he wants, and he's cool with you as long as you're not pushing his buttons. So that's why, when you're trying to pull the cord, you're bothering him. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's really like that.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
because he is like that. Like, how dare you tell me what to do?
Exactly. And then he is vindictive about that. He retaliates.
Yeah.
You know, he retaliated by biting your hand when you're pulling something from underneath him, and he retaliated.
Oh, got it. So they're just using it as rhetoric. It was a rabbit because he's a bully, so he went after it because it was a rabbit. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but I just realized that he bites the owner too. Oh, he redirects. Yeah. Yeah. Watch him start using all the normal good trainer terminology because he doesn't have word salad anymore. Yeah. Well, he apparently also bites the man. Now, so he goes after dogs, he goes after people. This dog doesn't have any boundaries and also no manners. And now he bites and yeah. Nope. We all know what I think about that.
By biting your leg when you push him to get off the counter, when you told him to get off the counter. He said, how that, you know, you don't, in his head, he's trying to establish that you don't have the right to do that. And we can change the tables with the right exercises. That's the whole thing that matters. What I'm saying is, like, when it happened, did he go straight to latching on right away? Or was kind of like that ruffle where it was straight?
It was
But he has had fights like that before, like attacks like that. Okay. And that's why I asked, because
I mean, in the distant past, in a dog park, maybe they were playing in the beginning, but got
and
a
the
little bit
problem is, that's why.
See, she just confirmed what I said. In the distant past, he had bites before where they were playing in the beginning, and then it turned into a fight. Listen, Linda. Listen. Linda, listen. What happened was, and so now it escalated. She kept taking to the same stupid places. Dog parks are horrible because most people don't train their dogs. Yeah, so see, now we get into it with more and more and more, and they escalate even quicker and quicker, and now the dog just wants to fight everybody. So the dog should have never been at a dog park after the first incident. So then it ended up killing. I would have sued if I'd owned the poodle. I'd sue this girl too for costing my poodle. I don't know for what. The cost of the poodle. Dogs cost money.
People always ask about, like, you know, does the dog have a bite history?
There's the cost of the poodle, pain and suffering, emotional damage. I can tell you all kinds of things you can be sued for. I don't know for what. You shouldn't have had the dog there.
And the reason for that is because they kind of learn how to do it. So, like, you know, usually the first bite is never the most serious. Is when the dogs have, you know, charged at many people, then they get a nip here and there, and then eventually they're biting. The same thing with the fights. You know, it took him up until he was about a year, but probably he was like building up that.
Well, there's a difference between socializing your dog, which I have a different perspective on that as well, which is not liked by many people. But it's my dog. You don't need to touch it. And I don't need to take it a bunch of places. It needs to go to the vet. It needs to allow people to come in my house for medical reasons and shit like that. Other than that, I don't need to take it to every place on the universe. I don't need to go get coffee with it. I don't need to do all these things. That's my personal opinion. There's only a few reasons that my dog needs to be okay with people. So I have a whole theory on the whole socializing aspect of things. But I don't believe in dog parks. Dog parks, germs. People are idiots. They don't train their dogs. They're not paying attention to their dogs. They let their dogs run around. They let them do all kinds of stupid shit. And that's where a lot of stupid shit happens, and people also get in fights at dog parks. People over dogs. And people who don't like dogs go to dog parks and try to get bit. I've watched many videos on people trying to get bit by your dog at a dog park. And there's a difference between going to a dog park to socialize your dog and like just going out and socializing your dog. You can go out and walk around up and down your road to the noises and different things like that, and all different kinds of places without interacting with people. I do it all the time. I don't like to interact with people. I also agree with you. You died at work. Right. don't like people by the way. That's funny. Right. Right. I agree with this. They can be social, but they don't need. This is the thing. I never teach my dogs to be. And this is what people don't like, right? My dogs won't run up to you and be all happy, lucky to see you. They'll sit for you, not sit for you. I have them sit because I train all my dogs in different languages. But they'll sit for you, and you are allowed to pet them if I agree to it. But my dogs will not be all happy, waggy, happy to see you. They have discernment. They don't give two shits if you're there or not there. They don't want to know you or your family or your kids or anything about you. Give me 1 second. Okay. So so I don't train them to be those type of dogs. I also don't train my dogs to, if you have a dog and all that crap, my dogs aren't going to run up to your dogs and be all happy. And I don't allow you to run your dogs up to my dogs either. I want you to stay away from my dogs. Because two dogs sniffing each other that they've never known and all that crap can do exactly what this is. Start a fight. So just stay on your end. I'll stay on my end. We can walk past each other. My dogs aren't going to bark. They're not going to growl. They're not going to care. They're just going to keep walking. But don't let your dog come run over, jump on my dog, act all stupid and all that shit, because my dogs won't have a problem. I'm going to have the problem. We're walking here or we're doing whatever. I don't need your dog hopping and jumping and, biting all over my dog, licking my dog, doing whatever. We're in an area by ourselves, and I don't need your dog being all stupid. Because I have a breed, and normally have a breed, whether it be Dobermans or Corsos, that your little foo-foo dog that's running around acting stupid or whatever is usually going to be the one that my dog will be blamed for, when it's your dog that probably started the problem. So just stay the fuck away from me. That's how I look at it. We don't need to be friends. We don't need to be, oh, your dog's out here at the park with me, or your dog's not the park, but like walking somewhere, or, feeding the ducks or whatever. So, oh my God, look, aren't they so cute together? No, get the fuck away from me. Well, why do we need to, just because you have a dog and I have a dog, we don't need to interact. I'm enjoying my day by myself with my dogs. Mine are on a leash. They're controlled. Stay away from me. I didn't say hi to you. And a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand. Just do your own thing. That pisses a lot of people off when people's dogs come running up because they got long flexies or long leashes or all this stuff. And I'm just like, please keep your dog back. Why is it going to bite? No, but I might. That's what they usually get. But they want to start well, we're out here on a nice day and it's all this and it's all that. And I don't care. I was here enjoying my time with my dogs. I don't need to be interrupted by you. Well, you don't have to be such a bitch. Well, you can keep your dog away from me. I always say, I don't know if your dog has fleas, ticks, or some kind of disease that my dog don't have. I don't know what vaccinations your dog has. That usually pisses him off. Anyway, this is why I don't like socialization with people, because people don't know boundaries. I have a boundary, I have a bubble that I like to keep me and my dogs in so that there's no problems. Because the first time that there's a problem, it's always somebody else's fault because nobody can take accountability. Well, this is the thing too, T, right? So if I say it's okay, it's usually because I can read the person, I can read my dog's body language, I can see what's going on. If I'm like, no, not today, we're just keep going, blah, 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 all that stuff, it's usually because I can read the dog's body language and I can see that the dog is not okay with the person sitting here, then they're not doing anything. I can just read that they're not comfortable, and I just don't want anything popping off. Yeah. I do too. I don't understand flexies, but people have them. I see people with them all the time. To me, I just, they don't give me enough control. I agree with that. Right. I don't engage with people very often either.
Rough play and trying to kind of like position himself where he's more in charge. And then eventually when they have the first fight, now it's like he knows exactly what to do. Like
Makes
somebody,
sense.
if a dog walks out of line or a dog that he doesn't like comes across, he does that. And that's what makes him more dangerous now, is because he can see a dog there and he knows he goes directly for the kill. Meaning other dogs that a lot of times are very reactive and everything, they don't know how to do that. So they go there and they're like all agitated, but they don't know how to actually even bite. They just kind of like ruffle a little bit. Okay, now walk towards me again. Okay, so go away. So he has this is like very intense.
My dogs see stuff all the time, and they're like, unless it's a squirrel. Then my dogs are like, my bitch Sasha, she'll be like, oh, squirrel, let's get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. She has a lot of prey drive. Right. My dogs are pretty neutral with it when it comes to a lot of things, and they don't give a shit about most things unless you are where you're not supposed to be. And then they're like, nope, you're not supposed to be there. Then they'll give a shit. But they're pretty neutral.
High prey drive. He goes directly for like trying to kill the dog. Okay, so here. Okay, so what we want to do is when you're doing this, you want to be really precise with leave it, creating a neutral environment, right? Leave it. See, whenever he fixates at the dog, he kind of looks at the dog like he has to go do something about it right away.
Nobody's seen what face you made because you're wearing those stupid glasses.
Right here, leave it. So you want to keep redirecting his attention while you continue to walk him by dogs. Let's go. Good boy. Good. Let's go. Good. Leave it. Stay from that side the whole time, so we can see how he does passing. Come. Leave it. Good. Now, I don't know exactly. So what probably happened is when he was going to the dog park and he started having problems with the dogs, and he had a couple bad experiences. It probably shifted how he sees dogs, because just so you know, the way that he sees the dog is very like, it's a very big problem for him. So he sees them as like he's gotta handle them right away. He
got bit by a German Shepherd.
And he did say, okay, so that's how he associates, at least with German Shepherds. And again, this can vary from dog to dog, but with German Shepherd, just so you understand where it's coming from, it's like an immediate like, that's my enemy. I got to go handle this right now. And nothing else matters. He just goes for that. Now, on the bright side, he's very responsive to leash pressure.
Okay.
I did very little. Even you were able to redirect.
Do you think that he has a problem with the German Shepherd? He didn't have a problem with the German Shepherd
him before. So that's a great thing. When you're not able to do that and the dog actively keeps going, that's the first step. The second step, once we do get them to be like this, is just to maintain this. See, like when he stares, leave it, leave it. Good. And then once you gain control over his mind, you repeat, leave it, let's go. Yes, good. That's a good boy. Okay, the more neutral that he gets, the better. And then you just start to walk around more, leave it. Good boy. Hey, leave it. And that touch right there is also something that you can do to help redirect, especially when he has the muzzle on. Sometimes when the dog plots, when a dog, hey, plots, when a dog is like kind of like in the, you know, that.
So is that a working? Okay, so Platts is usually a working dog. So is that a working dog that he got? Somebody gave him a working dog to use.
Red zone. And if you hyperfixate and you do a touch, sometimes they'll come at you because it snaps them out of it and surprises them and they don't know what to do with it. But it is an effective way to help get the attention away from it. Okay, so now he does warm up and he does relax. So even without specifically working on that, because it's not really the point, because that's going to be basically a lot of repetition, I can leave it. I can go with what I said earlier, that if I just introduce him properly, he's going to warm up more and more and more. Now, until he's like literally here, come. Sit, leave it. Sit. Now, because I'm telling him exactly what to do, he's going to respect me. So I'm literally letting him be right now, but it does not mean that he's comfortable yet, right? So this will take a lot of repetition before he's actually comfortable, because he went from being very intense and really wanted to get my dog to then respecting that we're telling him not to do it, but it's still very tense.
Yeah, that was a little amazing. And
Yeah, no, I mean, so I wanted to, so do you know what this means when I do this? Like, what does it mean to you?
Right.
The fact that I can put him close to my dog.
It means that I can do it eventually.
Yeah, that's right. So
no, not today. After training.
So what if really that means, because I want to.
And he sees you as a leader.
Yeah. So what I'm making, for the purpose of the video, what this means is that he's manageable. Okay. If I can do it, there's a way to do it. So that means if you can get him.
How about just not take the dog to the damn dog park? Yep, it's the owner. Well, that's 90% of training is managing the owners, training the owners.
To the level that I'm getting him, at least you're going to have him under control. Okay. It does not mean that it just made him like okay with the dog, but it made him under control. If a dog is literally dragging you and killing a dog while he's on the leash, he's not under control yet, you know? So this gives it that, because I mean, if you have him under control and you're, at least when you're with him, you can assure he's not going to do anything because you can manage him. So he's not like this loose canyon that's just going crazy. The second thing that it means is, and this is from me, you might not know this, but I know from experience, as I keep getting him closer and closer to dogs and give him a good experience and making them more neutral with each other, the more comfortable he's going to get around them.
Somebody trained that shepherd for him because they trained him in German. He didn't train that dog.
So gradually he's going to be less and less triggered by them. And that's really what that means. If I cannot actually control him to get close enough to another dog, he's never getting close to another dog. You know, you can't really make progress until he's getting close to another dog. Now, there's different ways to go about this and everything. This is my way. I have done it many times and it's very effective. And like I'm saying, with this, pretty much, if I had done 1 hour session just for this, they would be walking side by side, no problem. Now, on the other hand, because it takes a lot more to really get them to that level and get him fully comfortable, he can be literally like this, and then eye contact triggers him and he goes for an attack. She gets up, that triggers him, he goes for an attack. Anything that she does that he's not comfortable with yet, he's gonna go for an attack. So just because I'm relaxed right now does not mean that I'm thinking, okay, he's good, he's not gonna do anything.
Yep.
I know.
My guess, just listening to this right here, right now, my guess is he got a dog. Somebody trained him. He took training classes, and now he's a trainer.
Oh, that he's good because I told him to leave it. But if I give him too much time, like there, you see how he's fixating?
Because that dog's trained in German. I bet he's trained in Plot, Sitz, Bleib, Fuß, all that.
It's bad. Like he's looking right at her and she's just looking away. So anything that she does, any behavior, he's a little better now, but he's very much watching her still. Okay, leave it, come. So essentially I do enough repetition until the dog is able to do it on his own. Right now he's not able to do it on his own, meaning he's not gonna be able to just like ignore the fact that she's there. But as long as I'm managing him, he's gonna be able to do it. Leave it, good boy. Now the tail is wagging. Sometimes there can be agitation, but I like that type of tail wag right there. It's more like leave it, a little bit more of a like I'm getting the message, you know. I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. Good boy. Leave it. But
now he's looking at it though.
No, but not in a bad way. See
that was a cut. The dog's in a different position.
how I did not correct and he looked at her and looked away? That's a good sign. Looking is good. See how she came and explored him, but she's not fixating. If she was afraid of him, should be staring, should not look away from him. Same thing with him, even though he's with holding onto the leash, he's not trying to really look at her, like fixate. He's keeping an eye on her, don't get me wrong. So like right now, he's looking at her now, right there, he stopped. See when he stopped for too long, that was a problem. Did you notice how his panting stopped? He froze for a second. And then as I'm talking, he snapped out of it and he came back on his own. But that was a very fine line right there. From there, it's really easy for the dog to forget about what's happening and then go for an attack. It just means he's getting concerned, he's getting unsure, he doesn't know what to do. So that's why we redirect. We keep constantly working with him and redirect until he's able to do it on his own. Good boy.
Wow, Bodie.
And the fact that he said, you know, his biggest problem is with German Shepherds, I think he did really good because if he's able to warm up to her, and those are the most difficult dogs for him, he's going to be able to warm up with any dog. But it's really a matter, I mean, the very beginning that I saw him getting like pretty intense, that's the time to get him under control. And you did, by the way, okay? You were able to get his attention in the beginning. Yeah. Now, one thing with the leash, don't give him that much space. Hold on closer to, yes, even a little less leash. Like hold on a little lower on the leash.
Oh, okay.
Yep, closer to his neck. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, maybe go in front of me and back and forth a little bit. And if he's doing good, make sure that you're telling him, yes, good job.
Good boy.
Good. Okay, when he gets stuck, you give him a little more space. Release the press. Yes, good. Now, as he's moving, try to walk side by side.
Okay. Come on.
After you get going. Okay, right there.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Come.
Yes. Every time he gets a little stuck, you just do that. Now, one last time over here.
Come
on. Again, just imagine this could be any other dog. You're telling him, leave it. Let's go. You pass along. Yes, and reward him. Tell him, good boy.
Oh, come on. Good boy.
This guy. Whatever. That guy's retarded. I wouldn't use him to save my life. Anyway, that's what I wanted to go over today about how dumb he is, how bad he is. That nobody should use him, and I think it's a joke. But anyway, Aaron's home. He just got home from work, so I'm going to get off here. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And I will be on, I think it's Tuesday, to do the reaction to Dave Poyer's resource starting, like I promised I would. So I will do that. But you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, people go by subs, unfortunately, right? But I wouldn't use him. He's a joke. I can't believe it. Like I said, it looks like an SNL skit. But yeah, you have a good weekend and a good rest of your day. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. So until next time.
mail. Club just a system, but the deck's set to fail. You speak for transparency, they call it a crime. Next day, you suspended for 6 months of your time. Pedigree, politics, trophies on the wall. Vanity awards while the ethics take a fall. They say it's for the free, but we know what it is. Power in the clubhouse, silence in the beer. Pedigree, politics, ribbons and lies. Smiles at the banquet, but the truth in disguise. You can muzzle the voice, but the truth don't crit. Dog show, kingdom built on counterfeit grit.